not very confident, Collin.
Did you test the levels?
No, we're just gonna wing it, like always.
I like it. Full send it.
Full send it at all times.
Alright, so
Never
about right
prepare,
here is
never
when you'll
surrender.
be throwing this podcast out.
What? Like throwing it out, like not being able to use it?
Yeah.
Nah, that's only happened like twice.
Sure it wasn't like 3 times?
No, it's twice.
I feel like it was 3 times.
You counting magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, magic, and then one other one.
Yeah.
And the very first one.
Yeah, that's the one other one.
Thought we had to throw another... Oh, that never mind. Magic was the... Got you twice.
So introduce us, Austin.
What's going on?
Oh, that's in the
guys?
podcast?
It's
Yeah,
your
it was all there.
boy Jinx here with the Good Vibes Cast. I am joined by our once and only famous person, our co-star.
Exercise the demon! Exercise the demon!
Send help.
I tried to exercise whatever fucking hoster just impersonated Austin's voice and turned him into 40s game show host.
Yeah, shit happens. I don't know. That's the vibe I got from that.
Yeah, this is the Good Vibes Cast, our podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want, and hopefully not D&D and magic for a whole podcast.
So, about D&D.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
What's it stand for? Well, my phone does that. Do not disturb.
Yeah, do not
There you
disturb.
go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
D&D.
Yeah.
I want to open it strong into Disney as a corporation and some other choices.
Did we introduce anybody yet?
I mean, they know who we are.
Okay.
You're Collin. I yelled at you. That's Jynx / Austin. I exercised the demon. That means the only one left is Mike. They know that. So it's like, yeah,
Okay.
figure it out.
I'm just saying, when I did that last one, the one that just uploaded, you exorcised the demon for me. Okay. Like, as soon as I start the topic and then you say, we introduce ourselves and started it?
Oh, yeah, in the middle of the topic?
Yeah, I just said, Disney as a corporation. They own the fucking world. They just absolutely own the world. They've got their hands in everything. They're the Illuminati.
So what you're saying is that Disney made COVID?
100%.
That was pretty fucking dumb since they lost so much business from it.
On the surface, but they own so many different companies. It doesn't matter. They own Wall Street. They own the country. They own the world. Disney owns the world. But
Have you guys watched the new Mulan?
well, I was not going to pay $33.
Yeah, it's free on Disney Plus.
It's free on now. It's free now. I'm thinking about watching it this week.
I might watch it. I've heard not great things.
I've heard not great things about the main actress.
I just heard not great things about the movie. And you gotta think, like, no music, no Mushu.
No dragon. No
What?
dragon.
No
yeah, there's
Mushu.
no Mushu. Yeah, 100%. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch it.
And no music. They don't do any of the songs.
No, not even the main song people go there for.
Reflection by...
No, make a man out of you.
help me out here. Who sings Reflection? She was on The Voice for a little bit.
Mulan.
One of the original people.
But I'm with him on this one.
Say the name. Come on.
I don't know.
Just help me out here.
We don't know the name
Joke
because
that he knows.
I do know it. I just can't remember.
She was a pop star.
you can't get the name out of me because I have no
Miley
idea.
Cyrus.
Not Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
Kelly
we're
Clarkson.
talking early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
No.
Kelly
not
Clarkson?
Kelly
No.
Clarkson. Idol.
Blonde hair.
Ashley Tisdale.
Earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Earlier than Britney?
Around the same time as Brie. They were both on Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh,
Avril Lavigne.
No.
no.
No, she's like...
No, starts with either the first or last name starts with the C, I want to say.
Carrie Underwood.
No. No, come on, we can do this, gang.
We absolutely,
I mean-
using the internet.
Yeah, let's just...
again, have lost my phone.
Genie in a Bottle? That's her song, right?
All right.
Gwen...
Christina Aguilera.
Christina
Holy
Aguilera!
shit.
That's what we were going for.
Wow, that was wrong.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
there.
Reflection by Christina Aguilera?
Yeah, I did that without my phone. Crazy, right?
No, I saw you pick up the phone. What do you mean? Don't lie to our
No, that
audience.
was a text. Shh.
Someone text you the information? Who the fuck's listening to this?
It was Austin.
Oh my god.
Listen, everyone's got a guy.
But yeah, not even a Reflection by Christina Aguilera.
I forgot what you were saying, not even reflection by, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Move
you
on.
were saying it.
You said the main song that people go there for, so I said
No.
Reflection by Christina Aguilera.
No, it's definitely Make a Man Out of You.
No, you're thinking of Girl with Fighting For.
That was actually a really good one. I really like that one. Reflections, I've listened to it recently and liked it more than I originally did.
It's the poster of the movie. Reflection, the sword. That's the main song of the movie.
It's not, though.
What's the main song of Little Mermaid, then?
Kiss the Girl.
And not Under the Sea? By your same argument?
Okay, I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna say Under the Sea is the song for Little Mermaid.
Ooh, I like to Kiss the Girl. Such a good song.
No, it's
and actually, you're both wrong because it's part of your world.
Ooh.
Nice.
I want to be where the people are.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was.
Okay.
Not what is this? It sounds like this to be an anime. What's a thing that we can make an anime about where you'd like want to be the very best?
Are we doing this again this week?
I was going to, but now you're taking us away from it. I thought it was a very enjoyable aspect of our one podcast.
Guys, I want
feel like
to
that
talk
should be
about Disney.
spread out a little bit more than next week.
Nah, this is an every week thing now. It's a segment.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, that could be its own show, though.
Yeah, it's too late now. It could be its own show. It could be.
Yeah.
It's similar to another thing. The other thing being Drunk History, but I'm not going to pitch that right now.
Oh.
Okay, so you want to talk about Disney.
Have you guys actually ever looked at like the Rolodex of what they own?
Yeah, they own a lot of shit.
Do you want to watch it?
ABC, ESPN, Touchstone Pictures, Marvel's, Lucasfilm, A&E, the History Channel, Lifetime, Pixar,
Discovery.
Hollywood Records, Vice Media, Core Publishing. Like, the list is so long. They've developed so much shit. They own so much. When they acquired the recent rights war, what was it, last year?
When they got Fox?
Yeah.
They finalized last year.
Last year.
Or the beginning of this year. Who knows at this point?
I mean,
2020 seemed like a century.
It really did seem like a century, honestly.
And all kind of just mushed together.
It does.
Like Hannibal Lecter's food.
Him over here is all in the Christmas spirit, and I'm just like...
Yo, she will not help me with Christmas decorating.
I had to clean the house.
Like, she was
before,
throwing
but-
such a fit because she was the only one cleaning.
Do you want to hear a Christmas song? Austin, sing your Christmas song.
Christmas song, Christmas song.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
DMCA.
Are you in the Christmas spirit now? At work?
I have nothing against Christmas. I like it. It's just I'm not in the mood this year.
I had
the red-nosed reindeer.
I had a friend on one of the social media sites that posted one of the Walmarts had a skinny Santa this year. Real
What's
skinny
the world
Santa.
coming to?
Oh
What's
my
the
God.
world coming to where Santa's skinny?
I know.
Do you think,
All those
do you think he
Keto
lost
cookies.
it from Weight Watchers?
Keto cookies.
Keto cookies, for sure.
Or insert brand name here.
Saw a meme this week. And
This advertising space could be yours.
It did something to me, because it said, you realize that Elf was
Where-
released 17 years ago.
Where did the meme touch you, Austin? Show us on the doll.
There.
He pointed to the bottom of his cup for audio listeners.
Which is all.
Except for the live listeners. Come on now.
Elf came out 17 years ago.
Yeah, I shared it.
Okay.
You probably saw it from my share.
Probably. I feel old as shit. I'm
And then
retiring
one of my
next
friends
year.
commented on there like, why would you torture us for this? And I was like, hey, if I have to be cursed with the knowledge, so should you.
Yeah, so I texted my boss and everyone I knew pretty much told.
Does make you feel old. 17 years ago.
Little bit.
Elf. The perfect movie for year-round. I can watch that any time of year.
I have a hard time watching it at Christmas.
Home Alone I can watch any time of year. And it's a Christmassy vibe.
It's a Christmas movie. Much like Die Hard.
The original and best Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. I have a TikTok.
Are you ever going to get to... Was that the end of your Disney conversation? Would they just own a bunch of shit?
No, I had somewhere to go for it, but...
Go for it, let's
Nah,
go.
it took way too much to drag it out. I don't want to do it anymore.
That means he forgot for the...
Nah.
listeners at
I
home.
seen something about them like putting face masks on pictures.
Yeah, I saw that story today earlier. Yeah, like they were editing,
Yeah.
like the ride pictures.
Yeah.
With people that didn't have their masks on, they put the masks on them to like, hey, look, we're COVID safe.
That's awesome.
Right?
Not particularly.
Okay.
About the pyramids. The Great Pyramids are built literally in the mathematical exact center of the world. It means that the Egyptians knew that the Earth was around literally thousands of years before the first official discovery of the round Earth. This means that they knew exactly how big the Earth was and had way more geometric knowledge than we think they did. And the Great Pyramid of Giza's coordinates are literally the exact speed of light. Think about that. That's literally crazy. Look at these numbers. The Egyptians had this down to the 7th decimal place. It means that either the Egyptians were way more advanced than we thought they were, or aliens. Egyptian hieroglyphs.
It was just all coincidence.
Or from the picture he showed, maybe they thought the Earth was square.
It's fair.
But think about it. Someone was bound to build at that spot.
At some point in
At
time.
some point in time, it just happened to be the Egyptians.
Happened to be the one thing that's, still standing.
I mean, there's a lot of things still standing.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that's not. There's a lot of things
There's
that
probably more things that aren't that are.
Well, I mean, obviously, because you build on top of them. I mean, the entire Earth would be covered at that point. Well, I mean, vast majority of it. But the reason why I brought this up, besides the fact that I love the pyramids talk, I love watching long YouTube videos about them going down
About
a
the aliens?
dark hole. Some of them talk about the aliens, but just the amazingness of which some of the shit was crafted and to the degree it just absolutely amazes me.
slaves
and I love
did
it.
work.
I did work.
Some pharaohs would actually have their servants buried with them.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
And their pets.
Yeah.
Mike recently suggested going to Egypt.
Because it's one of the countries you don't have to quarantine when you get there.
Isn't it one of the ones that are fighting within itself right now, though?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's
As
one
long
of the
as
places
you're-
we can go without quarantine.
As long as you're not Jewish, you're pretty safe in Egypt. I mean, y'all didn't say anything, and that seems like I'm being dark. I'm not. That's literally the geopolitical state of affairs right now. Fuck you guys. This is why I'm not on the podcast.
That's your boy, Sugar Tits.
No, that's my 30 seconds.
Sugar Tits is back. He's in the background. He's here, and he's just waiting until something upsets him enough to chime in. Austin, give us that "Take the Girl" by Tim McGraw.
I can't do it right now. I had the last song one.
Collin,
Call him what?
give me some of that "Take the Girl," Tim McGraw.
Take the girl.
Don't take the girl.
Oh. Yeah, Don't Take the Girl's great.
Yeah, go ahead and give me some bars.
Oh, he doesn't like it? That's on one of my Feels playlists, actually.
Exactly. That's why he doesn't like it.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you there. That's in my, I'm in my feeling stuff. I just want to make myself feel bad, so,
Just dig the knife, and you're already feeling painful. Just give it a twist.
Alright.
So beyond the aliens and stuff.
Okay. What about the dark hole?
Oh, what about the dark hole? That's what you got from that?
You said you go down a dark hole.
Yeah, go down to...
So what about the dark hole?
It's where you start on one topic, 4 hours later, you're watching...
I know what it is.
Yeah,
What about it?
He did it. He went down the hole.
I went down the hole.
Where'd you end up?
I get to Egypt.
Where's the ending
I get
spot?
to Egypt.
You're in Egypt right now?
That's it?
Yeah, I get to Egypt. Well, last night I got to Egypt. At that dark hole trip. And then Mike just so happened to bring up today going to Egypt. Then we talked about going to Egypt. If we don't have a quarantine, what are your thoughts? Flights are cheap.
I think I'm good on the
Oh yeah. I go.
fighting countries at the moment.
I'd still go.
So Turkey's still out there too.
How the fuck not?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's the how are we gonna be good in Turkey? Is being not Jewish good enough there? Does he have both his headphones on now?
I
Or
can't
is he
tell.
ignoring me?
I think he's playing a game.
Okay.
Okay.
It's loud. I was trying to get some color commentary. Reached out and failed.
Yeah,
So it was recently announced that there was a podcast. Bella Delphine had done the podcast, right? Most of the girls in the U.S., if they're on the high upper echelon mounts.
So is that what we're trying to get in here?
between 500 and 600K a month. Bella Delphine recently said on a podcast that she is making a little over $1 million a month.
Gross.
Largest withdrawal ever on OnlyFans was 2.1 million, and she has it. I just want to talk about that for a second. That's a lot
Just for some titties?
of money. That's a lot of money. Well, she usually does, from what she was saying, she only does, like, self stuff. So, like, just masturbation, things like that.
That's
She's
what I
making
mean.
the
Just from
most.
some titties?
Yeah, she's making the most. But she's the original, like, simp queen, OG. I mean, she's only been around for, like, 4 or 5 years or something like that. But 3 years, something like that. But, anyways, a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
It's insane. That's.
Hey, babe. Get to work.
Listen. That actually sounds like a good idea.
It's like, now you mention it.
2.1 million, huh?
Subscribe to her OnlyFans, link in bio.
Right underneath my Weeble link.
Which is underneath my OnlyFans.
Which is underneath my Trader Joe's membership card referral program. Come on, guys.
Put it in.
Help a guy out.
And while you're there, give to this GoFundMe flashing on the page right now.
Yeah, don't forget about the GoFundMe for our trip to at least Japan.
At least Japan. Let me hunt down the Kingdom Hearts creator and ask him what the fuck.
And the Hunter x Hunter creator.
And say, yo, have someone else do this.
Like,
You dying, just give him the story. Finish it. Like, poke him with a stick. Like, do Hunter x Hunter.
and give Gon back his bullshit, because that was some shit.
Man, spoilers.
Oh, my bad. Spoilers behind. So if you're here already, my bad.
Spoilers for an anime that finished in 2014, 2015?
Finished.
Well, yeah, finished quotations. Hasn't had an episode since.
So we recently, earlier today, started talking about the new gen top 5, right?
Yeah, but I thought we had that conversation. That's why I asked Collin his.
Right, we did, but now I want to limit it to a top 3 because we've all kind of understand what our like higher numbers are.
Except I don't know what all the choices are.
So are we going
How far back?
new big 3 or what's the big 3 right now? So those
New
are two
big
different
3.
questions.
Give us 4 years, One Piece is done. New big 3. So you have to see enough in the series to be able to keep going
Okay.
and to be able to take over in 4 years. And I think that
My Hero.
My Hero and
My
Black
Hero.
Clover.
I love Black Clover.
My Hero, Black Clover, and in 4 years,
Boruto should be up there.
the inevitable One Piece sequel.
Here's the thing: the writer that wrote Naruto just took back over for Boruto. Fire the guy took back over. So I believe that within 4 years, we'd probably see that coming back.
I feel like it should be less Boruto, more Naruto again.
I don't know, but in the original big 3,
You need to focus on.
Naruto.
I like Naruto. I feel like they could have done more with
Super
it.
Can make its way back up there.
no, I don't think Super has any shot. But what I do think is that,
Like, what's going on in the Super manga right now? It's pretty tight.
I mean, yes, it's tight, but at the same time, like, you could make a better. I think that you could make a better case for 7 Deadly Sins coming back than
Yo,
Super,
Seven Deadly
than Super.
Sins, shout out.
Because, like, what's going
You
on
are
in their manga is
fantastic.
popping, too. And Netflix is producing now pretty damn quick. I mean, to be honest, they can't compare just money-wise for studio. But I think we all can agree. My Hero Academia and Black Clover would be 2.
I like Seven Deadly Sins. That's a good one.
I don't know if Black Clover can maintain some of the stuff coming up.
I'm hoping it does. It's fantastic.
So I think My Hero and Boruto are going to be there. I think Black Clover's the one that's on the...
It's definitely in 3rd. I just don't see anything else passing it right now.
Fire Force?
Fire Force is getting some heat, but it's getting some heat, like, in the same way that Demon Slayer is. Demon Slayer fucking is popping like
Demon
crazy.
Slayer ended, didn't it?
The season ended. There's another one coming out.
Yeah, but I think the manga ended.
Oh, completed story is what
the
you're saying?
anime's
Yes.
fan service.
Yeah, so that's not going to jump in there.
You like the fan service animes?
Yeah.
Hentai, gotcha.
Got out of high school.
High School
No
DxC.
I don't think it's a guarantee that in 4 years Black Clover will be that third slot.
I'm hoping it is. It's a fantastic anime.
I think that Boruto might catch it by then.
Yeah. That's my decision. And again, just like based on sales and popularity, as long as there's a Naruto anime, it's going to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
And My Hero is just
The
new global phenomenon.
Yeah.
And just so fucking good.
It captures everything so well. It really does.
And it's not just the anime crowd; it's the superhero crowd.
Yeah. That's a large audience to appeal
It's
to.
reached the mainstream as well.
Yeah, it has.
So
It's basically the new Dragon Ball Z, except it's continuing and not
It's not
being
fizzling.
done like Z did by the time the anime was produced.
yeah,
I mean, speaking of Z, it's not like I don't want Super to fail, but I don't think Super's like maintaining anything right now.
Super just didn't do it for me. It didn't have the old feel to me. Except for I did like the Tournament of Power arc.
I mean, that's where all the budget of the show was. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. But I like the Universe 7 saga.
So do I. I think when it comes down to Super, imagine Super as a standalone anime. Standalone, nothing else existed, right? It wouldn't really take those slots. And a large portion of the anime watchers now are people that didn't grow up with Dragon Ball like we did. They have blown up things like Attack on Titan and...
I mean, yeah, but there's a large percentage of... Because the people that are at our age that watched anime never stopped watching anime.
Right.
And we have more people our age.
watching anime.
I wouldn't say like more from that. There's more people going over to anime that are our age because of
So I think
everything
the
that's been going
bulk
on.
of the audience is us and not the new people coming in.
I think it's a large majority. I think TikTok especially has like really made a... No matter what, it definitely has a difference, right? Because 10 years ago, when we're talking Dragon Ball and it being up there as an OG, it was us as a population. No matter what, that population's continued. All those factors you're saying is true. But we've added another population that has come into that age range that is going to definitely be watching. So, I mean, no matter what, it doesn't look as good as before.
Yeah, but by the same argument, then Boruto wouldn't be successful. Or One Piece wouldn't be successful.
I don't feel comfortable comparing the two because Naruto had 800 episodes. One Piece is reaching 1,000. Had way more content and
I mean, yeah, but exactly. Like, the new people coming in aren't necessarily all going to watch that. So the majority of people that are still watching and reading One Piece and still watching and reading Super or Boruto are the people that watched it originally, which is our generation. So we make up a large enough audience where we can make that popular enough that then people go and watch it.
That's fair, but by the same argument that we're both using, one of our top 3 contenders was Black Clover, which has a much lower episode count and has more likelihood to have the attraction of both the newcomers and us to be able to beat that out. I agree with you. I don't think Black Clover has a solid platform to stay number 3, and really anything can come up and take it. If they start hyping up their production on Demon Slayer,
If Demon Slayer wouldn't have stopped, like if the manga wouldn't have stopped, I'd say it's Demon Slayer.
there have been animes in the past that continue on past the manga,
But don't some of like the manga people actually quit watching because of that?
They do, but the thing is that we're right now. I mean, with the amount of fucking just insane attraction they got this year, they probably have the budget to pull the writer out and say, "Hey, continue the story," and they absolutely can. It happened with Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Just a pause for a thought. So what you got? Did you bring your notes today?
No, because I wasn't planning on doing this today because we were supposed to start the Minecraft today.
Yeah, talk about Minecraft for a little bit. Let 'em know.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Minecraft's really cool, by the way.
I did text Collin today and I said, "Hey,
And
Minecraft."
I was already like, I'm off my other job at 3. We can start this. And if we were doing Minecraft, that would have worked.
But the idea was that we discussed those plans as a substitute to the fact that Mike couldn't hang out today because we were going to have to do the podcast tomorrow. But all of a sudden, Mike's plans cleared up, which means that we could do it today. So we did it today. I am down to play on Tuesday because Monday I'll be over here. So Tuesday I'm down to play. I downloaded it, right? Started playing. I cannot figure out for the life of me without Googling how to fucking get water.
Yo, I can
Google
show
it.
you.
I
Don't Google it.
I put a barrel down. I'm like, yo, can the barrel fucking grab the water from the rain? Like, what's going on?
Yo, see, this is why you need to play with me. I've gotten further than that. I've gotten to where I make mini, like, my little mini dimensions for mining diamonds in just like a 1x1 square.
I won't lie to you. I do not necessarily. I'm not crazy about the tech add-ons to
It's
Minecraft.
fantastic.
I thought we were talking OG Skyblock.
No.
We got the singular block in the middle, and you can continue mining it. It has different phases in it. That
No.
No, you need to welcome to the new age. To the new
This
age.
is the fun Minecraft. This is where you make computers and you can program shit.
You say fun. It's not what I'm
He's
hearing.
not necessarily thinking fun.
Yo. Once you get into it, you get into it.
I believe you. We'll still play it. And I'll be playing my series on the side too, which is just me trying to relearn all the stuff that's come out of Minecraft since I stopped playing 5 years ago.
Shouldn't some of those already be up? As much as you've recorded?
I was actually going to start recording a new server for me.
So we're going to have 3 Minecraft shows running at once? Is that what you guys are trying to tell me?
Maybe I'll throw it up on my channel. I don't
3 Minecraft? You don't have a channel anymore. You belong to us.
But no, that's fine. What's wrong with 3?
That's a lot.
I mean, 3 a week?
They're on opposite. We have the days open for content. Something every day.
That's a lot.
Consistency.
Yeah, can we stay consistent on 3 Minecraft shows?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
I'll be honest.
Minecraft content's easy as shit.
I'll be honest. I can play for 6 hours, and if we release those in like 30-minute increments,
I mean, you're editing those.
that's fine.
You're the Minecraft edit guy. We decided that. It's part of the contract.
Wait, I didn't have to edit them. I could have done it.
No,
you.
you can edit them. You can edit yours.
Fuck! You know how many episodes I've edited so far?
Well, yeah, but you have the time to edit.
No, I don't.
You have them edited.
Yeah, I made
So you
time.
have
to
the
edit.
time, right?
I don't even have my editing
And you
software
still need to
back
put
yet.
put the things up. The solo plays.
They're airing tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to air them today because you were airing them today.
Yo, I actually saw our podcast got uploaded, yesterday?
Today.
Okay.
Our last podcast got uploaded yesterday from today.
Our last podcast. What the fuck?
He uploaded a podcast today.
Yeah.
Yes, today.
Was it today?
Yeah, it was today. That's what
It said 14 hours ago when I looked at it, and I thought
It
that
was-
was...
No, the podcast I just uploaded it this morning.
Oh.
'Cause I listened
Maybe
to
my
it
YouTube
last
was,
night.
out of sync or something.
Possibly.
Because it said, 14 hours ago, and I put it on this morning.
You sure it wasn't 14 minutes ago?
No, it said hours.
You
So-
sure? Wait. Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, guys.
But
I'm listening.
Listen.
Yes.
I enjoy our podcast.
I mean, I do too.
I wish more people did.
I wish more
So I
people
quit my
did.
job.
So, I can quit his job.
No, so we can continue this show.
So we continue this job. That's what's implied, though. That's what's implied, though.
You don't have to quit.
But if I could,
He would.
You would.
100%.
I like my job. I don't think I'd quit.
100%.
you barely have a job,
I make it...
and you get to play video games.
Not recently. He got them taken away. I don't get them back until
Well, if you were
February
better at your
9th.
job, then you.
That wasn't on me. That was on his other workers.
I don't know, I'd still let him play it after.
No, we don't.
I'm different though. I would.
I
don't
don't.
agree with why
You
they
guys
were
have a
taken away.
PlayStation?
So
Xbox.
and I work for a different company.
And
It's my
PC.
time.
That is her time. Blah, nah, nah, nah.
So, I didn't
Crap
realize...
people.
It's my time.
I bought 4 copies of Dying Light over the past, 3 years.
Why?
Because Dying Light's a fantastic
It
game.
is. It's a good game. I enjoy it.
But
The second one's
I bought it
supposed
on
to come
my
out one day
original...
Eventually.
I bought it on my original laptop.
Okay.
And ended up losing the account. So I had to buy it back. And then I had to buy it for the Xbox. And then
Did you have to buy it for the Xbox?
Yes, I did. Because,
He said it when
I love it.
when it was bought. I was there. I'm buying Dying Light because I have to.
Yeah. As soon as I buy any any gaming, blah, 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 Dying Light's one of the main games I play.
I love that game.
Here's the article I've been looking for. Never remember one. What were we talking about?
I was talking about Dying Light. It's a fantastic game.
That's the game I had that video.
Hardcore
from,
with Zombies.
Where I was
Console
driving
war.
off the road. I tried to like.
You want to talk about the console war?
Okay, PC wins.
No, not that console war. What I mean is the console war that's going on right now between the human population.
Here's the thing. From what I just read, Xbox and Sony both lost. Because you know what console sold the most in November? The Switch.
The Switch. I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about the war that's going on between the humankind right now
Uh-huh.
and big box retailers for not selling the fucking consoles. There's the Twitter.
The Karens?
No, the fucking tweets. And Twitter has been fucking blowing up. There was one tweet this chick tweeted at Walmart and fucking called them out for not being able to like put shit in the cart. And they responded, and she just absolutely roasted the shit out of them. And I find so much joy reading it and like watching videos of people. There's one dude, he started uploading YouTube where he bought a PS5 and then he went to the hood and then he gathered everyone and he said, "Hey guys, we're gonna fight." And then the person that is left standing wins the PS5. So he's making content that's getting millions of views with the PS5.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy right now. This thing is better than gold to trade with right now. You can buy someone's whole fucking Christmas with a PS5. It can be valued like $1,800. Be like, yo, I got a PS5. It's yours. You take the tree too.
Okay, speaking of the PS5, I just saw on one of the social media things, somebody screenshotted one of his conversations.
Are you talking about the screenshot printout?
I can't remember. I
Finish the
don't know
story.
what you're saying. But someone offered him his girlfriend for the night for his PS5, and he
What the
just straight
girlfriend
up...
look like? It's very important.
Solid Walmart 9.
Not worth it. Keep the PS5.
I got another one.
Okay.
Screenshot of a eBay post. Dude sold a printout picture of a PS5.
Oh, they've been
box.
doing that for consoles for years.
Yes. But this was probably the most outlandish. And like he went out and
Truly outlandish?
truly outlandish, where he was putting everywhere that it was fake. It was a piece of paper fake. It was like not just for like a disclaimer. You know, they didn't just put like star. Oh, this is a piece of paper. You know, he would put it everywhere and still sold it for $1,500. It's just absolutely crazy right now. And between Xbox and PS5, it seems like I always see posts people wanting PS5 and not Xbox.
PS5 sold twice as many consoles at launch.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's because Xbox has no true exclusives.
Well, I
So
mean,
you can play them on PC? So they're not true exclusives. So like as a PC owner, eventually I want a PS5. There's PS5 exclusives I want to play. But I have no reason to buy an Xbox when I'm going to get all the Xbox games. I mean, I'm still giving Microsoft money because I have Game Pass, but it's like for $15 a month, I'm getting every game that comes out that's exclusive to that company.
I understand.
So there'd be no purpose to get a Series X
But the graphics do.
PC. Xbox has the better graphics, yeah, but like,
But a console.
if you're concerned about graphics, get a PC.
I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying I'm making an argument of why you might want it if you had a PC. Consoles ease of access. Personally, like I don't mind transporting a whole Xbox somewhere, but my PC, on the other hand,
Laptop.
But if I'm gonna get away, I don't want. There's no reason I'd want to bring my Xbox somewhere.
no, not.
You're going to
get away.
Japan for a week.
Exactly, I'm in Japan for a week. I don't want to
2
play
weeks of
fucking
quarantine.
Xbox.
No, 2 weeks of quarantine.
Think of all the Japanese TV I could watch.
Think of how much you would understand.
Think how much extra anime there is. I could finally start watching subs.
You think they'd have English subbed in Japan?
No.
I would be.
Oh, got you.
Oh.
Flipping through a translation book.
I would learn Japanese.
How much Japanese do you think you could learn in a month?
Well,
In a
there's
month?
okay. So about 6 months ago, when I was really pushing to learn Spanish, one of the guys I would follow on YouTube, he knows different languages and he always knows different dialects of like Chinese and stuff like that. He taught himself Spanish in 2 weeks, like conversational grade Spanish
There's a big difference between learning Spanish
and
and
Japanese, right? But I mean, Spanish in 2 weeks. You figure max 2 months to really conversational with somebody like that.
But I mean, Japanese, like, you have to learn like a whole new set of characters.
For example, he knows Chinese and
And
shit
like,
that.
yeah, but I'm saying like for
for
us,
us-
it'd be like Spanish to English. You know, there's a lot of
Similar.
shared
Similarities.
sounds and words, expressions,
Oh, one of
because
my
they say
favorite
they
phrases.
share the
Last
same base
couple days in
language. Where like you're
Spanish.
learning a whole new type of language if you're trying to learn Japanese straight from just knowing
Correct.
English.
I think 6 months is like more realistic.
That's
But
not what
also
I
it depends,
asked.
like, if I'm in the hotel for 2 weeks and I can't do jack shit, like if I'm like, yo, I want to learn Japanese, I figure I could have enough to have a base understanding of common conversation.
I mean, you could like.
That's
dabble-
what I was basically asking.
You could dabble like
Because-
babble and be somewhat conversational probably if you did 2 weeks straight, like one of the learning apps.
Would you carry around the book with you and try and talk to them if...
If I had spent like 2 weeks, like because then I would
Yeah.
recognize a lot of the symbols and be able to like sound
Okay.
out and shit. Yeah.
So
Just curious.
Japan's back on the table.
But with the 2 weeks in Japan, I would probably also more likely just like catch up on a show or some shit. I wouldn't.
You
learn
wouldn't try?
Japanese. No.
You don't want the locals to be like, oh, at least he tried. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also not bringing my Xbox across the world. It's not happening.
See, exactly.
So, yeah. But like,
So where would you bring it?
for example, used to go to my family has a place out in Mississippi. Be there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay.
You know, solitude great, but not really getting cable, and it has Wi-Fi but no cable. So bring the Xbox that covers the streaming device and.
Yeah, but now you can just get a fucking Fire Stick.
True, not gonna do that though, because I'll already own the Xbox. I guess in this hypothetical scenario, I'm not buying either console to be honest.
But like, let's say, like, even if I own the console,
Mhm.
I would just bring a Fire Stick somewhere instead of bring the console. If I'm using it as a streaming platform,
I see. I'm too cheap to go buy a Fire Stick to bring it up there.
I have a Fire Stick.
I don't. Because I bought the Cube.
Eagles win, Saints lost. The football game's on, in case you're wondering, which means the Bucks still have a chance of winning the division. We just need to win our next 3 games, and the Saints need to lose their next 3, and it's just that simple.
That's simple.
Easy. That easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You think they'll make playoffs this year?
The Bucks, yeah. No question we're making the playoffs, especially after we just beat Minnesota. It's
Okay.
one of the teams ever competing against us. Yeah. I don't think we're going to win our division. We're going to go in as a wild card team. Probably going to go in as the 6th seed.
If TikTok tomorrow
Mhm.
decided they were going to put a lifetime or monthly purchase option to use TikTok,
No, I wouldn't.
no, you wouldn't.
I would.
I already don't use it.
That'd be the end of me using TikTok.
99 cents to buy once. You wouldn't do it.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've paid $1 for any... No, I paid $1 for one app.
Archer, you paid in one.
No, I mean
For an app.
to buy an app.
Back in the day, I paid $5 for Trivial Pursuit. This shit was a fucking scam off the App Store, but I love Trivial
Nah, I
Pursuit.
still don't think I would.
99 cents, I would do it. One-time purchase, never gonna have to buy again. It provides me too much entertainment value to not.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is that you got to think a lot of,
Once they start charging, somebody else is going to make something just like it.
and a lot of people aren't going to go there, so views are going to go down. So creator content's going to make less money, so they're going to stop producing the content
I think
and branch out to other apps.
I think that it's. I don't like saying something too.
That'd be
big.
like if YouTube all of a sudden was like, "Hey, $5 to just use the app." Like, yes, they were able to do YouTube Red and have no ads, but like if it was just like based like, hey, it costs this much to use YouTube. I don't think people would do it.
At this current time, because I don't like saying things are too big to fail, but I think that TikTok and YouTube, for example, are so big at this point that even if they did take a loss, in the end, it wouldn't truly it would. Yes,
I don't think
affect their
TikTok or
potential
YouTube
growth.
would die, but I think it's going
They would make a lot of money the first few months.
the content's going to change a lot on it.
But their view count would go way down.
Yeah, their view count would go
what
down.
time fee? Not monthly.
I
So
understand.
then the content's going to change.
But you have
I would have
people
to pay
that
for my YouTube.
there
I mean,
there are
music.
people that say right now I would pay for YouTube. Then there's I don't know if I would, but let me see if something else is better. I can't find anything better. I'm going to pay for YouTube. That's why I said that the first few months.
I can understand that.
But I think during that time, because you're going to have to change your content to capture more of the dwindling audience, because the audience is going to drop. And then once the content's changed, I don't think it's going to change back. So I think content's not going to be the same on TikTok or YouTube, if that were the case.
I would pay it. In that sense, for sure.
Not at all.
And especially with something like TikTok, because where it's at, I could easily see another app just replacing it.
Now,
Since TikTok just replaced Vine.
if
It'd be the
it's
same thing
like
with
one of the
TikTok.
games,
Yeah,
I don't mind
That's not
dropping a little bit of
just
money.
though. That's like what, 7 years? It took 7 years for it to replace it.
I think something would pop up and take TikTok's place.
I don't think it would happen for like a year or two.
I think it would be almost instant.
There's probably people right now waiting for it.
I mean, Quibi was a fucking $13 billion investment, and it fucking dropped.
Yeah, but that was a dumb idea to begin with. That's exactly the point. Quibi is kind of like TikTok, except you had to pay for it. Bite-sized content.
The content was much longer than TikTok. I think they have two different approaches. I'm not disagreeing with you that it would definitely have a negative effect and affect the content and things like that. But I think Quibi was destined for failure.
Oh yeah, there's. I don't know why they.
So what brought this up?
That's that much.
Listen,
we can have a podcast just about where we get to certain
yeah.
topics. On
You
the
guys
podcast.
said something. I thought about paying for apps. That was where we're at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because that's an app I would probably pay for. Because without it, I wouldn't know.
I mean, I've dropped money on in-game purchases and apps. Like in games.
Spent a good amount of money on Pokemon Go.
I haven't spent $1 on Pokemon Go.
I have spent money. I just don't know what it was. It was
I
a few years ago.
I have spent money on Pokemon Go.
I have not.
Probably about like $10 every couple months just to get some Pokecoins to get raid passes.
But yeah, no, I never run out of raid passes. I actually have my 3 free ones sitting in the store because I was still
you
full.
don't do raids a lot.
Because
I do
around
do
my
raids a
house,
lot.
there's no gyms.
So
What's going on,
What are you shaking
Austin?
your head about?
I don't play.
Pokemon Go?
No.
You should
Why
start.
don't
Me neither anymore.
He got back into it for like 2 days.
We've had this discussion. Time versus.
You have the time when you're at work.
Wow.
No, not at work.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I don't take my breaks over lunches.
Yeah, but how often are you like just in the office on the computer? Enough where you can have your phone to the side and just
Once a day for probably an hour.
That's your Pokemon Go hour.
Or, for me, I'm usually listening to a podcast where
You can do both.
I can't do both. I can't be actively just.
You don't have to actively flick Pokeballs. You just.
Yeah, like I just kind of like look with one.
I can
finger.
do it while having a full conversation and walking around the park.
Can you do it while typing and usually firing somebody?
Yes.
Especially when firing someone. That's the power.
Nah, see, I can't.
Just stare them right in the face, show them I'm playing Pokemon, be like, yeah, your services are no longer needed, sir.
And then what? The best thing about that is you're going to accidentally get an excellent curveball. Just to rub it in a little bit more.
Washington's going to lead the division, though. The Washington football team.
The Washington.
I'm still not sure what I think about the name change.
I'm fine with that. Not a fan of cancel culture. Fine with them changing the name, but at least have a fucking name prepared. How ill prepared are you?
That's what I mean. The name change. I don't like the
It's a temporary name.
There's no way they didn't have a backup
They
name.
apparently
like,
what their backup plan was probably something like super racist.
Probably.
And they were about to go live, and they were like, "Are you guys retarded? Are you sure that's the name?" And they're like, "No, football team. It's the football team."
Like, there's no way after years of talking about this and like the way that society has been going that they never came up in like a board meeting or a conversation of, so guys, like hypothetically, right? Like
They thought they were YouTube. They thought they were too big to fail.
Like, yeah, clearly, like you know, I'm not just saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying, you know, well, like literally, maybe once upon a time, hypothetically, maybe, if we one day get canceled for on our name and they make us change our name, which I know that's never gonna happen because of, you know, we're fucking football. But you know, what would it be? I don't know. Let me think of something super racist. I'll get back to you. Like that's how the conversation went.
I was just hoping. Hey, Mike, when you edit this, put a beep right there.
Where? But with what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said something super racist, like, and then just beep.
Yeah, I didn't have something prepared for the super racist. I just thought something super racist. So I was like,
That's okay.
like the idea, not the.
No,
I got you.
That's okay. That's okay. There was something that you wanted to talk about earlier, Mike. You were like, podcast topic. And I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I don't either. Something you started to get into, and I was like, yo, this is good, but podcast.
But streaming.
Streaming? I mean...
Streaming, the streaming wars. We're finally going to get into my entertainment section because we're here.
There you go. There was something.
But there was something else too. But like you had started that. So if you want to try to think of that, well, like as you may know, Marvel and Disney and Lucasfilms announced a fuck ton of shit on Random Thursday this week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so they announced 61 movies and TV shows.
Anything good?
We're about to go through all of them.
Holy lot of
shit.
good ones.
61. First off...
1 second. Pause.
Pausing.
That turn on.
What?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I was just thinking about the wind on the mic.
Fuck it.
Alright.
Fan going. What were you saying?
Where you say they... From where?
On Thursday, they had an
Where say they
investor
from
call meeting, an investor call stream, where they announced a bunch of movies and TV shows on Thursday. I don't know why it was that Thursday. That's just when they decided to have their Thursday thing. It's also the day that their
It's so people talk about it like
rose
this.
to the highest spot ever. Their stocks at an all-time
Okay,
high.
so say yes or no if you think you're going to watch.
All right, so 61. The first thing is a thing called Only Murderers in the Building. This is a show that is coming to Hulu. Starts filming in December. And you may be thinking, like, man, why the fuck would I care about this, right? But it stars Selena Gomez.
I'm in.
People around our age. It also stars...
That's a yes from Mike, or Austin.
Comedy legends of Martin Short and Steve Martin.
Ooh,
Are going to both be in this show, and all three of them are executive producing it.
That's a maybe.
It's called Only Murderers in the Building, so obviously they're probably going to be like assassins of some sort. It's going to be a funny show. Coming to Hulu. So filming starts in December.
Are you going to say yes
Talk
to
about
that?
Steve Martin. I found one of his movies. It was called Mixed Nuts. It's
the
hilarious.
first Steve Martin movie you ever watched?
No. But like the first one in a
Cheaper
long
by
time.
the Dozen.
Yeah, no, the first one.
Cheaper
in a
by
long
the
time.
Dozen too.
Yes.
Cheaper by the Dozen was
First one
I believe,
like
my
this
first.
year.
Is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin?
What?
Planes, Trains, and Automobile has Steve Martin, right?
Planes, Train? Yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Steve Martin. Is it Steve Martin or? No, it's Steve Martin.
Yeah, because I always get that confused with
Airplane?
No,
I don't think
Soul
he was
Plane?
in it.
Soul Plane.
the Ghostbusters, but not Bill Murray.
Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd in the fucking in the Eddie Murphy movie.
Oh, Changing Places?
Yeah. I always get that Steve Martin being in that, and I get those two flipped because like
Rob is a mind
they basically
reader,
play
I
the
had
same
no idea.
character in a lot of ways.
I haven't ever sat down and
watched
watched
Planes, Trains.
Trains.
Okay, you need to.
Really?
Not
It's
all
awesome.
at one sitting. I don't know.
Yeah. They're very similar characters.
What's that
so
movie
it's
you
confused.
watched? Oh, I can't think of it. You have like two movies you enjoy watching.
The Mask.
No, one of them is Escanaba in the Moonlight,
Never heard of it.
and the other one is
It's older.
I can't think of it.
Casablanca.
Escanaba.
I thought-
Moonlight?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
based
know.
on the UP.
And what is the
upper-
UP for the people from Florida?
The Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
The Canada part of Michigan.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Canada, Michigan.
Got you.
Canada place.
That's not attached.
That's for all you
It's not
Michiganians
Canada.
out there.
On the other side of the lake. Gotcha.
It's
Non-American.
across the bridge.
On the other side of the lake.
It's on the other side of the lake.
Like on the map, it's the part that's up here. The other
Yes.
side of the lake.
Yeah, it's the
The
Canada.
It's the
part.
Canada part. All right, the next show on the list. We're at number 60.
Hey, you didn't say yes or no.
To what?
The show.
Steve Martin was there. She said yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next one is another show that is. Can't tell it's coming to I think it's coming to ABC. It stars Kate McKinnon, but she's taking on a dramatic lead. No, it's a Hulu series. And it's based on the ABC podcast The Dropout, where she plays an alleged con artist whose company made billions selling faulty medical technology.
No.
Coming to Hulu. Gives me very what was the Aaron Paul
Probably
Hulu
not.
show? Gives me those kind of vibes.
I agree. I'll probably watch it.
That's a pass on you.
That's
Yeah,
pass.
probably not.
I'm probably gonna pass unless Austin watches it. It's like, yo, it's good. No, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's why I
the
need to
only
watch
way
it.
I wouldn't pass is if we come to the recording studio and we end up watching one before or after we're done. You like that
The
little
recording studio.
shout out to the recording studio?
Next one. This
Office, as
is
I call
a
it.
show that is also coming to Hulu. It is a drama called Dope Sick. It stars Rosario Dawson, Michael Keaton, and Peter Sarsgaard.
I like Michael Keaton.
Well, I like the
I like the
Sarsgaard
female.
family. Sarsgaard. Also, there's rumors that True Blood, not part of this list, but True Blood might be having a reboot,
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
which stars the hottest of the Skarsgårds.
Okay.
Which one's that? So one that plays Eric,
Yeah.
whatever his name. He's one of the Skarsgårds.
If you don't know the name, how do you expect me to remember?
I don't know. You've watched more True Blood than I have.
Peter.
I know his
No,
real
this
name.
one's Peter.
He's tall though. He's very tall.
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever. Yeah.
Soft maybe.
It's based on some book, and it deals with the opioid addiction.
That's a pass.
I'm gonna pass on
Pass.
this. Pass on this. But good for them to get some dramas out there.
What about your thought?
No, I agree. No, I'm good on that.
Well, they can't see you shake your head.
This is another. We're at number 58. This is another one going to Hulu. It's called 9 Perfect Strangers, based on some Australian book. It follows strangers as they seek to remake themselves under the watchful eye of the spa's mysterious owner. And Nicole Kidman and Melissa McCarthy are both starring in the show.
Did it say spa's owner?
Yep. And the spa owner is being played by Nicole Kidman.
Oh.
And Melissa McCarthy will be coming to the spa as a guest.
Okay.
Like, just lives there, basically.
Pretty soft maybe.
I feel like I could wind up enjoying this one.
I think I'm gonna watch it.
It's going to be one that if I don't
I'd
know
check it out.
what to watch, I might throw that on.
I believe we're almost out of the dramas and stuff we won't care about as much. Number 57 is The Old Man. It's an adaptation of a Thomas Perry book. It is coming to Hulu and FX. It will star Jeff Bridges as the main character, as a CIA operative who's forced to come out of retirement after he becomes the target of unknown assassins. Gives me Red vibes, and with Jeff Bridges, I'm probably going to watch this.
This
And
is,
FX makes some good shows. Like, most things on FX I enjoy.
This is most likely yes.
If this is more like,
Right.
if this is gonna end up being more thrillery, I'm definitely yes too.
It sounds like it's going to be taken more seriously. So
Yeah,
like Red,
that's-
but not comedic.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, I think I'll watch it for sure.
And Jeff Bridges being a badass, so why not? Next up is American Horror Stories. This has been officially confirmed, coming to FX and Hulu. It is obviously from the same creators, American Horror Story. It'll consist of 16 standalone episodes, where each episode will be focused on a specific horror, myth, legend, or lore.
This is
Yeah,
a
I'll
yes.
watch it, yeah, 100%. It'll be on in the background no matter what.
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Next one is an FX show called The Platform. Each half-hour episode, this FX and Hulu show, is centered around a different cast of characters dealing with the current crisis. The crisis being kept a mystery, but it's there's like a big thing that's happened, and each one's going to take a look at a different...
Problem solving in a ring. It sounds like a game show. The platform.
No.
Platform.
No, it's just like big event happening, and like each episode is gonna like
Understood.
think of it
So,
like
kinda
an
Quantico?
event series, something like
Something like Lost, or not Lost.
Yeah, I was thinking
Heroes.
like Lost or Heroes or something like.
Oh, I loved Heroes.
I loved Lost.
I loved
Lost and Heroes
too.
were
Keep
fantastic.
talking about it, but I haven't done a rewatch of Heroes in forever.
I'm actually thinking about rewatching.
I
it.
need to, but then like after like
watch it
season
with you.
3.
You stop after season 3.
Yeah, but I still like the sand dude.
Yeah.
Who chose the medal around. Like, he's cool.
And he's at the last season. It's just not as good as like
Well,
season 1's fantastic.
Season one
Season
is
2 is
amazing.
fantastic. Then the writer's strike happened. You're like, oh, why?
what do you
No.
think of them redoing Dexter?
I'm excited. I think we talked about it. But I'm excited
Yeah.
for it.
No,
But
excited,
this
yeah.
show, the platform, I'm a yes.
Okay.
I like these kind of shows, like the Heroes and the Lost and whatnot.
I like the style. I'm not sure how I'm going to like what they're
The
doing.
execution.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's just got a lot of vibes from things that I know I'll like, so I'll definitely give it a chance.
I will probably try it, but I'm the one episode guy.
You have a what episode threshold?
Oh, I gotta do at least 2 or 3 to.
It really depends on how many, like, especially if we're talking anime, then the threshold goes up.
Anime, I have to force myself to increase my threshold because the first episode wasn't great.
What studio was this, the original conversation?
Hmm?
What studio was this, the original conversation that had like, Thursday they released it? What studio was it? They had
Disney.
Disney.
I like Disney.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So you're a yes.
Yeah, I'm a yes.
He's
He's a
a
yes.
yes.
You'll
gonna
give it a
try it.
shot. Next up is an FX show called Reservation Dogs, which,
Mhm.
believe it or not, has nothing to do with Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs.
Dogs.
In fact, it is a comedy series about 4 Native American teenagers growing up in a reservation. I'm definitely going to check this out because FX has my favorite comedy in Always Sunny. And like,
Oh, Sun is so amazing. I'm also definite on this one, too.
like this is definitely
That
something
sounds
that
interesting.
you're going to be like, yes, I'm going to watch this. It's going to be funny. Unless it's not funny. This gets a solid
Yeah.
3-episode check, and if I'm not
I'm
laughing
gonna
at
try
every
it.
episode.
Just because I want to see how they do the reservation.
Number 53 is a Why the Last Man series. This has been talked about being a film for several years, and it's finally becoming a TV show on FX. Diane Lane has been cast in an unnamed role, but is based on a comic. The comic is very good. I recommend it, so I'm excited for the show.
All right.
I mean, I like Diamond.
Why the Last Man? Name the show.
Yeah. There was a... What was the name of that show that came
I think
up?
this is a possible no for me.
Show that came up on Hulu.
I don't know
There was
why.
one man left in the world.
Last Man.
Last Man on Earth with the comedy dude.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Never watched it either.
I watched the first few episodes.
I've heard it's good.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, here's one that I'm excited about. So they also announced on that Thursday that FX and Hulu are teaming up to make an Alien television film.
Oh, really? That's going to
It
be
is the
great.
first time that an Alien property, besides Alien vs. Predator, has
Right.
been set on Earth. The creator of Legion, which was also on FX, and Fargo, also on FX, are helping create the show. They're the executive producer. And I'm excited about it. I love Alien.
Yeah,
Alien,
check that
Aliens
out.
are great films.
that's a yes.
This is just overall.
And the
FX
creators
is really slappier.
FX kind of slaps. Oh, here's one that Rob might be excited about. Rob, are you listening? So they announced coming to FX is going to be a Shogun television film based on the book Shogun.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
They're bringing Shogun back?
Shogun is coming to FX. They're describing it as Game of Thrones set in feudal Japan.
Okay, but here's...
Ooh, that's a.
All right, let's hear Rob's thoughts on Shogun. He is an expert in the novel, which he
Alright,
probably
so
still
here's
wants
the
to be
thing,
doing.
right? Full disclosure.
We started off, friends.
Shogun was a fantastic piece of literature, historical fiction. For the love of God, I cannot remember the author's name because it's something basic.
Basic white bit.
James Clavell.
Yeah, James Clavell. It was a beautifully written. It had...
Rob, is that my juice on the table?
Yes. Well, I believe it's your juice, unless it's Austin's juice. It painted the world beautifully, and it the tradition and the honor and the warrior way of life and the samurai. it captured all that beautifully.
Where's the butt coming in?
What?
Because it sounded like there was going to be a butt.
It does.
It really. So if you're gonna pick the novel up, first of all, crack that bitch open. Make sure that it's got footnotes.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one person, especially now that this show has been announced, is never going to read the book. That's Collin.
Yo!
Because
I like to read books.
there are
before the
page-
TV show, or the movie.
pages of dialogue in the book in Japanese. So it's cool if you get the version with the footnotes because you start picking up like basic conversational feudal Japanese.
Is that still used now in Japan, do you think?
A lot of the terms are the same.
Huh.
I mean, there are nuances and stuff. You know, language evolves, slang changes, connotation changes. The plot was great. It was based off of the Dutch's, basically the first Dutch ship to make it through the Portuguese spice trade route.
Oh, yeah, the one that was helmed by John Blackthorne.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except
Blackbeard.
that's not, that wasn't, it was John something, but it was not John Blackthorne.
Oh, okay, so
in
like,
history,
it's based
yeah,
on like a real...
Yeah, it's based exactly, damn, off of a historical figure, but that was not the historical figure's name. And just the psychology, the just beautiful piece of just step into a world fiction. That being said, the novel was 1,300 pages long, at least in my edition, because I got the little, it was like a pocket fucking paperback.
Cargo pocket. Paperback.
And basically the penultimate conflict was resolved in the last page and a half.
Yo, that's gonna be fantastic then.
Summarized or just... Which is horrible because the whole time you're reading this book, James Clavell has such a... God, who was it? That just wrote and wrote...
Aragon Kid.
And what?
Aragon Kid.
No. What's the...
The Game of Thrones dude?
No, he was a famous author, Dickens,
Charles Dickens.
who just wrote and wrote and wrote and just described things to such a finite amount of detail because he fucking could.
Like Aragon Kid.
And then the whole... Paolini got better. And then the whole fucking conflict is basically just spilled out in the last page and a half.
Like The Hobbit.
It was a kick in the balls.
Like The Hobbit.
But if they're talking about the game or the show being kind of a Game of Thrones power struggle type deal, I can see where they're probably going to expand on that last page and a half, and we're going to get some battle scenes that we didn't get in the fucking novel.
So are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's where that lands. Yeah, he's excited.
But yes, anything Game of Thrones like I'm going to be excited for. I
Absolutely.
still need to watch Vikings.
So,
I really
I don't know if I'm gonna spite this one or not.
Spite it?
Just out of spite.
Because of how Game of Thrones ended?
Yeah, he didn't watch Game of Thrones. He doesn't watch it because of hype.
But if you jump on the train, you're in it before hype.
It's not that.
Go watch this show, FX people.
Hey, what do you think about the show?
I think it sounds pretty interesting.
Alright, my wife might watch it. I think I'm gonna out of spite it.
Alright, the next show up is a Mandalorian spin-off.
No, thank you.
Well, it's set in the same timeline as Mandalorian, not necessarily a Mandalorian spin-off, but it's called The Rangers of the New Republic.
Yes.
Little is known about it, except the rumors that it will center on X-Wing pilots in the Outer Rim.
Is it gonna have a baby Chewbacca?
Possibly. Baby
Yeah.
Chewbacca's been in the comics.
Okay.
So, yeah, if it's based on like some of the characters we see in episode 2 of season 2 of The Mandalorian, which involves some X-Wing pilots in the Outer Rim.
Oh, so you're not talking about episode 2 of Star Wars?
No, not Attack of the Clones. But as good as The Mandalorian is, I am excited for Rangers of the New Republic.
So, a couple of things.
More things.
I went in to look for my copy of Shogun because I wanted to show you guys the thickness. And I realized that I picked up the dialogue of Socrates and never fucking read it, which is heartbreaking.
Is it in English?
And then I realized I picked this up too,
The
and
Communist Manifesto.
completely forgot about it. I think I got my my reading for tomorrow, my day off.
You gonna read the Communist Manifesto on your day off? Some light reading?
Yeah, the dialogue with Socrates. Just keep it light, you know.
Keep it light day. What are you gonna do with the other half of the day? Once you finish those quick reads.
Well, we have dibs on the other half of that.
Ponder.
Hey, that's a good magic card.
Next up is another Star Wars spin-off, the Ahsoka spin-off.
Yes!
Rosario
The
Dawson.
Hisoka
Whoever did
spin-off,
this-
let's go.
You're a bastard.
Can you grab me a Coke too while you're...
Who did that?
Who did this?
Do what?
If I grabbed the last can, yeah, I didn't realize it. Didn't know it was empty.
You're a bastard.
Bastard.
The Ahsoka spin-off, Rosario Dawson, who appears in The Mandalorian, spoilers everywhere, you already knew that, will be
Hey,
reprising her role.
I haven't watched it yet.
And,
Wait, that thing you said happens in that show I haven't watched?
Exactly,
How dare
yes.
you?
It's believed that she'll be tracking down Grand Admiral
Fucking
Thrawn,
her.
and Grand Admiral Thrawn is one of the
I might
best
watch it in the
characters
future. Come on now.
in expanded canon, so I'm excited that
Yes. Yes.
Is it actually canon, though?
Thrawn is canon. Ahsoka's canon. Next up, they officially announced a set date for the Star Wars Andor show.
Mike,
Which
I'm gonna
will-
be a bad. Oh.
Eat the last one.
No.
Rob, eat the last one.
No.
Rob, how are those cookies?
Fine, if you don't eat it, I will.
Star Wars Andor.
I can also order KFC on Uber Eats and just get another 6 free tenders.
That's fair.
Why are you getting 6 free tenders?
It was part of the deal on
Part of some
KFC.
deal on KFC's Uber.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Um,
definitely not going to spend money right now.
The Andor show
Really
is
sold that.
It's okay. I won't spend money.
Yes.
prequel to Rogue One.
Yes.
K2SO will be back. Alan Tudyk. Doing great.
What happened to Alan one day? Nobody's made that joke before.
What's happened? The Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series was officially announced. Hayden Christensen will be back as Darth Vader.
Oh, sweet. Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Is that like Darth Maul?
This is a Star Wars show that I'm excited for. It's going to be 10 episodes, like kind of retelling Star Wars canon, but through the anime lens. So it's going to
Absolutely, I'll
anime
watch
style
it.
Star Wars.
Absolutely.
A Lando show was announced.
I don't know what kind of. It depends on the anime style, the art
I
style.
think it's going to be 10 different styles.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh,
Think like Animatrix with Star Wars.
got you.
A Lando show was announced.
Animaniacs.
It hasn't been.
That's not.
No, that's going to be one of the styles. They're going to do Animaniacs style.
100%. I'll set it.
Are you telling me that Steven Spielberg doesn't make anime? Animaniacs is an anime confirmed. Lando show. We don't know if Donald Glover or Billy Dee's coming back, but they're doing a Lando show.
Yep. Ideally, it would be both, like time skips and stuff.
That would be cool.
That would be really dope. Yeah.
Thinking of both in the same timeline.
Disney, send it.
Like Jump. Or what is the.
No, let's not add Star Wars or time travel into Star Wars, please.
No, not time travel. No.
No. What Collin was pitching was time travel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He said both there at the same time, like, and I didn't even let him finish what thing he was thinking about. I was like, nope, no time travel. Another Star Wars show called Star Wars Acolyte, which will be set in a new timeline, completely original, called the High Republic. So it's set 200 years before Episode 1.
Completely
Anything could
original.
happen. Completely original.
Absolutely.
I like Star Wars. It'll be cool.
Give it a shot.
There's also going to be an animated C-3PO and R2-D2 show.
Ah,
That's a possible
story.
watch.
intrigued to see what would happen there.
They also, Lucasfilm also announced a Willow TV show
Willow.
based on the Lucasfilm from like the 80s Willow. Like the little girl and the... And
Yeah, sure, I
Warwick
understand.
Davis will be back playing the thing. Indiana Jones 5 has been confirmed. It'll be the last Indiana Jones film, and it will bring Harrison Ford back.
Oh, is he going to bring back his son?
Scheduled for release in 2022. It hasn't been confirmed, but hopefully not. We can forget about Shia. It's fine.
What's wrong with Shia?
Shia
I mean,
LaBeouf is an national
He's
treasure.
great, but he was not a good Indiana Jones replacement. Are you going to disagree with me there, Robert?
Bro, it's been a hot minute since I watched Crystal Skull.
What's what now?
Crystal Skull.
Not familiar.
Wasn't that the name of the movie?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Which one? What are we talking about? What movie?
You've seen it. I can see it on
What are
your
we
face.
talking about?
And I think the problem with that movie, he was still dripping in Transformers juice.
Here's the thing that
Yeah.
I'm confused about. Why are they jumping all the way to Indiana Jones 5 when I can only think of 3 movies? That
Oh
were
god,
released?
he hasn't done this bit 100 times, guys.
This is their first time hearing it. It probably won't be the last.
Yeah, because there was Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? Then there was Temple of Doom. Then there's Last Crusade. Now there's this. Like what else would there be?
I think Last Crusade was my favorite.
Raiders.
I just bought $30
Love
worth
Raiders.
of fucking KFC. What am I?
Did I just say? No.
How did you?
Temple
how
of
the
Doom.
fuck did you spend $30?
Did
Temple
you
of Doom.
get a 12-piece bucket, didn't you?
Because you have to spend $20 to get the 6 free tendies.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. No, with tax and tip and everything, I was 30.
yeah,
Okay.
$30 after taxes, delivery fee.
The next thing announced was the next Star Wars film that's coming to theaters, Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Pass.
What's her name? The Wonder Woman girl, Patty Jenkins is directing the film.
Yeah,
The
that's
Wonder
a name
Woman
I
girl.
recognize.
I was gonna say Gal Gadot.
No, the director. I'll probably watch it. It's gonna be Top Gun, but in space. That's cool as fuck.
That would
Top
be
Gun in
cool.
space.
If this alert is KFC telling me they canceled my fucking order, I'm going to drive to
It's okay.
KFC and
Austin
punch
and
a
I
chicken
waited
in the
an
face.
hour for an order that never showed up. Turns out they never confirmed it.
That's okay. Mike and I spent 45 minutes last night deciding on what we wanted. Landed on KFC. Put the order in. It got canceled. Put the order in at another KFC. They also canceled it. Put an order in at Zaxby's. It got canceled, and so we ate fucking Burger King.
Don't forget about when we went to get Arby's and they didn't have Reuben meals.
Yeah, okay. So you could order Arby's and get the Reuben. The Reuben combo meal was sold out.
What?
Exactly.
What's the difference?
Exactly.
You could get the sandwich. You couldn't get the sandwich and fries and drink. You could get the sandwich and fries separately
And
with a drink. If you get the combo, there's some kind of red tape bureaucracy bullshit that just ain't letting it fly.
They only sell so many a day, and you just came when they sold that last one.
Ridiculous.
Fucking bullshit.
Wasn't there something else we checked that they didn't have? Something.
Yo, their
'Cause we went through a whole
orange
thing.
cream.
Oh my
Freeze.
god!
They canceled the order? Please tell me they didn't cancel the order.
They canceled the order.
Roberto is dying.
It's funny, the camera footage is gonna be there because I was.
He's getting down in a squatting position.
You're telling me on a day where they were offering free tendies that the tendies are both sold out. Do you know how much of my order was tendy based?
What solved it?
The combo box, a couple of Chicken Littles because I'm bougie, the 6 free tendies. Fuck!
He's just a kid and KFC's a nightmare. He's just a kid, he knows that it's not
So I
fair.
canceled the
He
order, right?
just
Like,
wanted
there's no...
some fucking tendies, so give him some tendies now.
Cancel
You
Cancel that
bitches.
shit. Fuck that. God damn.
Try the other KFC.
This, in the history books, this event will be what turned me to the true word of the Communist Manifesto.
Chicken tendies should be shared amongst everyone and not hoarded by a single individual.
Imagine you push it in like a fucking.
Shout out Popeye's chicken sandwich that disappeared.
Fuck
Disappeared?
Popeyes. You pay $7 for a combo meal, and you gotta spend an extra $1.92 on the fucking drink.
Only if you don't want to die from the biscuit.
Only after you spend 45 minutes waiting in line.
Yeah, fuck Popeyes.
You've had to wait in line at Popeyes?
Every fucking time I've gone.
Never
Every
had
time.
a
Yeah, I've
line
never
at
waited in line at
Popeyes.
Are you
Popeyes.
serious?
I
Not
drive-
been
I've always
once.
pulled up and went right into the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Same thing with A&W and Long John Silver's.
A&W.
Loved them.
I haven't been to one of those in forever.
Dude, I love Long John Silver's.
You're the guy. Rob, we found the guy.
Closing.
The Long John Silver's here?
The Long John Silver.
It's already
is
closed.
closed.
The drug
It's a Euro
the drug
place
business
now.
went out of business?
It's a Euro place now. And I'm gonna try their Euros, even though I can just drive down to Tarpon and get real Euros that are fantastic.
Bro, you know what's great down in Tarpon? The fucking pressed
Women.
Cubans.
Oh, sorry.
See, when I go there, I don't
Oh
go
my
for pressed
God.
Cubans.
Did you forget Mike was there?
No. On the way here, I'm taking... You know how there are multiple routes to get to your house, right?
Yeah.
And you know how I take the one that goes all the way around, right?
The main road? Do you take that one, is what you're saying?
I take the one that goes all
Oh,
the way
yeah, you
around.
take the... Yeah.
Yeah. So, on the way here, a total of 7 just absolutely insanely beautiful women out jogging. Insane.
What do you give me hands for?
I thought he had something to do with the conversation
Austin.
we were having.
Because when you
Austin
said Tarpon, I
crashes his
said...
car into a telephone pole, starts
No, when
jogging.
Mike
Hey,
said-
what's up? Cut me off.
Because when Rob said, you know what's great in Tarpon, I said,
Okay.
the women.
Exactly. So I connected with Mike. I fucking remembered that because I was supposed to tell him earlier, but I didn't. Out of no fucking reason. Like, it's just a random Sunday, you know?
It's because it's Sunday. They're off work.
Yeah,
And it was nice out.
over half of them weren't in jogging outfits. One was in jeans.
Maybe
That
they're
one-
running from somebody.
Yeah, the one in jeans might have been running. Somebody.
I mean,
It
they
was
have
weird,
you
though.
following them in a
I
car.
blacked him out, but there's this weird dude with a knife there, too. I didn't see
I
the
don't
face.
know. I
Yeah,
didn't
okay,
see
so
it at all. I was distracted. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm just picturing Austin like the Family Guy episode where he's driving on the
Just
sidewalk.
fucking run over.
Why are they all running right now? I don't
I
get
don't know. I don't understand.
it. So, Rogue Squadron, Top Gun Star Wars, I'm in.
Of course, I'm in.
Remember when this podcast had like a central bonding theme that like in a narrative that didn't fucking go down the road like Michael J. Fox behind the wheel?
No, this podcast always goes down random tangents, and then we're like, how the fuck did we get here? I don't know. So,
Just like fighting your clone or like killing your clone. That was fantastic.
I didn't kill my clone, I just beat it up. You killed it and harvested for your order.
Hey, what are you gonna do? How do you know you're gonna find a perfect match except for that way?
Numbers 39 to 33 are all National Geographic shows and documentaries.
Possible watch in the background.
One of them stars Chris Hemsworth as he travels the world testing the limits of his endurance in various exotic locales.
Kelsey's
I
gonna
know where
be
that's
sitting
gonna
on a
get some
towel
views. Yeah.
or a towel.
There's also a show called Welcome to Earth,
Jeez,
where Will
come
Smith
on.
travels the world.
Is it?
I'd watch
It's
Earth?
called Welcome to... No, but that's the joke that they made with it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Welcome to Earth. Like he said in
If that was the name, I'd watch it. If it's
If it was
not,
Welcome
I'm-
to Earth.
yeah,
It was Earth. You can pronounce it that way if you want.
yeah, but it's spelled different.
No, I'm sure on the script, if I go pull out the script for Independence Day, it's going to say Earth.
Earth.
It just didn't come out that way.
And they kept it.
The other ones don't look that interesting. Sigourney Weaver's attached to one, and there's going to be a nature documentary
Ooh, documentary. Dibs.
produced by James Cameron.
Produced by James Cameron.
What's James Cameron gonna do a fucking documentary? Oh,
I'll watch
never
it.
mind. I was thinking that. Never mind.
Is he in a submarine again?
No, he's not raising the bar.
Lowering the bar?
No, he raised the bar.
He lowered the bar.
No, he raised the bar. Didn't you see the episode? He raised the bar.
He raised up.
He literally raised the bar.
Okay.
Next up is a show
He
called
lowered the bar.
Big Shot, which stars John Stamos as a school's temperamental head basketball coach.
John Stamos.
John Stamos.
I can see him playing the character. I can see the.
It's a dramedy about a girls' basketball team at a private
I
house.
can
That's
see,
a hard pass.
I could see the.
With
the-
John Stamos?
Yeah, for John Stamos, I'm watching this. I could see how it's
John
playing
Stamos
out.
hasn't made anything bad ever.
See, I don't know that.
Ever. Anything. And he hasn't aged in 40 years.
Character.
I'm pretty sure that's a hard pass.
Wow. I'm
It's
watching.
a hard watch for me.
Okay,
There's
don't-
also a
don't-
Mighty
don't,
Ducks.
No, don't watch the show about a high school basketball team hard, Mike.
Yeah, but what if I'm only hard for John Stamos?
Okay, then it's acceptable.
That would be the only reason
There's too
why.
many kids around.
I mean, they're not going to be around while I'm watching it.
On the TV, come on now.
No, you put up little blacks, so you follow it around with John Stamos.
Ah, gotcha.
So you don't, yeah. There was also a Mighty Ducks reboot that was officially announced to bring Emilio Estevez back.
Do we name the podcasts on this channel?
Yes.
If this
Yeah.
one isn't named Hard for Stamos, I quit.
Oh.
That's a good name. I'll need to remember that. The Hocus Pocus 2 sequel has been officially confirmed. To be
That's
in the works.
that's so. I'm gonna try it.
I gotta check.
No reason not to watch it.
If it's bad.
Numbers 30 to 28 are inspirational sports films.
Skip.
One's going to be about Clemson University football safety Ray McElderby.
Oh, that's the we just saw the commercial for that. I'm gonna watch that actually.
No, that was what's already been there, and because of that, they're producing 3 more like these.
Okay.
None of the films have any titles or cast, just they're making 3 more.
I'll probably watch them if they're.
They'll be
if
based
they're
on
right.
basketball player Chris Paul, baseball player Giannis Antetokounmpo, and American footballer
You didn't
Keenan
murder
Lau.
that name at all.
No, I definitely did. But it's fine because the GoFundMe will be flashing right here, and if you pay me enough, I'll pronounce all names correctly. Flash.
He had his hand
Speaking
in
of
the
something we
air
were talking about earlier, the Cheaper by a Dozen reboot is in the work. It'll be overseen by the producer of Blackish and will star Gabrielle Union.
I'm excited for it.
I like Cheaper by the Dozen.
Me too.
Steve Martin probably won't be back though. That's what he said.
I'm still excited for it.
They announced that a new Diary of the Wimpy Kids film will be coming to Disney Plus, and that's a big pass for me.
Big pass.
Yep.
Never liked them.
There's going to be an Ice Age film that will star Buck, who's voiced by Simon Pegg, who is like from like the Dawn of the Dinosaurs one. He's like that thing with
Let
the
me see. Let me just make sure.
that little dude. He's
Yeah.
gonna be the star of it. I'll probably check it out. I enjoy the Ice Age films for what they were.
Yeah, Ice Age was really good actually. I'm gonna stop talking about Ice Age.
Why? Is there like an Ice Age connected story? Like, why are you like a super Ice Age fan, but you're embarrassed to tell people?
Nope, I got it.
What?
You told us before.
Oh,
I
I've
don't
told that
remember
story
it.
before.
Yeah, but I don't remember the story.
It's not podcast worthy.
Is it podcast worthy?
Nah,
Wow.
Well, if it's podcast worthy.
I don't think it is. Let's just skip.
Okay.
You'll have to edit it out.
Yeah.
Would you though?
Your choice.
I mean, I wouldn't use names.
Your choice.
I just can't remember which one it was.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Hair
Yeah.
color.
Huh? Red. Well,
Red.
Black, then red. Hair color? Yeah. It was black first, before it went red.
Collin's lost.
The wand?
Was it blonde?
I don't know. That's the third color he said. Obviously, no one
I,
knows.
wait, I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was.
All right, you guys think of this. We're gonna move on to the next movie.
Well,
Nope.
It's probably the one that I don't like face.
no, it's
Blonde.
not that one.
Oh, okay.
I know it's not that one. That was a car ride.
They've been able to
So
figure that
Collin
out.
got his dick sucked during Ice Age.
No, he did not.
No.
He
No, that's the story. That's my truth.
Collin fucked someone while watching
Fuck,
Ice Age?
fuck.
What'd you do?
His thing is usually
And-
to put on Disney.
You spill
and then-
something? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you got
You
magic
didn't get on
cards
my
up there.
shit?
No, it just got on the corner of the desk.
I couldn't. I can't
You
remember.
fucked someone watching Ice Age?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't even like that.
That's all
I
the
didn't.
story we need.
I didn't want to. I wanted to go home and watch Ice Age.
This dude literally.
This round of applause is brought to you by Collin being
Wait, I
able to
just
keep
had
it up
sex
with
by
Sid the
Loman
Sloth
Adams.
on screen, everybody.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Captain, my captain.
But there was another.
No, DMC, Austin. DMC.
Hey, Con!
But yeah, I just wanted to watch Ice Age, and
He bitched the whole time because he just wanted to watch Ice Age.
Were you 12?
No.
no, this is when I worked with Austin.
Yeah.
And again, is it because you're a super Ice Age film? You thought it was
Were you like
disrespectful?
on your phone messaging Austin
No.
while you're just clapping like, man, I
Yo!
need to watch Ice Age.
Yo, this bitch won't let me watch Ice Age.
Fuck him, but I just wanted to watch Ice
I
Age.
started
I'm too tired
watching
for
it.
this shit.
And by the time we got to the movie, she was naked, like laying with me, and I was like,
You are the only person I have ever heard say she was naked in a negative connotation.
Well,
Well, have you ever wanted to just watch a movie when you got home from work? On your day before your weekend?
Yeah, but I've also
Is
never
there
been
a
disappointed
in
when
my house
instead...
when I get home from work? Because movies I can play whenever, dog. Like,
It can be in the background while I'm clapping. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I've
matter.
had times where I'm like, I want to just go home and watch TV and shit, but I've never been disappointed when the other option that replaces it is then sex. It's never been like, fuck, I guess I gotta have sex
and
now.
it's not like Ice Age is like The Godfather or Interstellar where you have to pay attention to the plot.
I don't know. You got to be really careful because when he puts that nut inside
What's going on
the
with that
fucking-
nut there? What's going
Yeah,
on?
when he puts that nut inside and fucking splits the glaciers, you better be nutting on the spot. It's like when the beat drops, you just gotta fucking. Come on, you gotta go with it. He bitched the entire time.
I did not bitch when it was happening. I bitched afterwards because I
bitched
wanted
for
to
like
watch
8
Ice
hours.
Age, and the shit's over, so I have to restart it, send her home.
Yes, you heard that right. He sent her home. Bitch, get an Uber and get the fuck out. I want to watch Ice Age. And I
She
ain't
drove
playing your
herself.
shit. I like to
I
imagine.
still can't remember which one it was.
I'm pretty sure I know. It was black.
She didn't even watch Ice Age with you after? Disrespect.
I wanted to watch Ice Age.
Alone? Not only did you want to watch Ice Age, you wanted to watch it alone?
I mean,
Very emotional movie.
after
No, it's not.
Everyone remembers Ray Romano's favorite line from that movie. Notice how no one said anything after? That's why.
but just sometimes you just want to do nothing.
But again, if that nothing's interrupted with clapping cheeks, I ain't gonna complain for 8
I
fucking
would
hours.
definitely take the female over the movie.
And it's not like
Maybe for like the first 30
Well,
seconds, like, man, I just wanted to
The
watch
problem
it. But then,
was
once
I
the motion
wasn't
gets
in
going,
like a dry spell at the time.
That's what I said. Like, okay, no, hear what I'm saying is it's not like he was in a relationship with this girl for an extended period of time and he's like, oh, I'm just not fucking feeling it right now, like that. Like, no, he was trying to clap cheeks every night. Trying to.
No, I wasn't.
You were trying to.
Not with this one.
In general.
Oh,
This humble brag. I didn't even want to clap her cheeks.
Exactly.
No, he wanted to watch Ice Age.
I didn't want to watch Ice Age. Jesus Christ.
I remember which
podcast-
one it is now.
this
It's
podcast
Dawn
is
and-
entitled "I didn't
Wow.
want to
Sure.
clap cheeks. I want to watch Ice Age."
The one that you missed my birthday for.
No,
Yeah.
that not the redhead.
That's what I
No,
said.
it's the one you missed Lonnie's birthday for.
That's the one Lucifer.
I don't even want to go down this road. Or
Not Lucifer.
We need to convert. It's not Lucifer, by the way.
All right, so next
The
up,
fuck was it?
It wasn't Lucifer. I know that.
they're making a Chippendale Rescue Rangers like mixed live action
You were doing
movie.
Lucifer. Yeah, I'm
With,
confusing the girls now. Joking.
You're good.
You're my
John
one and only.
Mulaney
I
as
have
Chip and
females
Andy
too.
Samberg as Dale.
Andy Samberg's Dill.
John Mulaney is
John
Chip though.
Mulaney
John
is
Mulaney
Chip.
is the best stand-up to come to like the last 10 years.
I wouldn't say 10 years.
I would. I just did.
He is my favorite at the moment. Before him, it was Jerry Clower. And before I found Jerry Clower, it was
You're so embarrassed. Come the last 10 years, Austin. You're fine.
George Carlin.
George Carlin is
And before
fantastic.
George Carlin, it was Mitch Hedberg.
You got no one. There's no one, man. There's been decent ones, but not like John Mulaney level.
No, John Mulaney's fantastic.
I can't think of a single person in like the 2000s periods before John Mulaney that was like, okay,
Dane
you're
Cook.
amazing. Dane Cook?
Carlos Mencia.
Is this podcast over? Is this where we're ending it? And I don't just mean the episode. Is this podcast over? Anyways, I'm excited for this. 'Cause I
Oh,
love
of course.
Chip
Yes.
And I like Chippendale Rescue Range. So I'm excited for it. What's your thoughts on it? Yes, no.
He's like
pass.
hard pass.
John Mulaney makes it a
John
I'm
Mulaney
gonna
and
try
Andy
it.
Samberg. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's amazing. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I start watching it and Kelsey doesn't want to watch it.
What?
We
It's
watch
pretty
Community.
fucking great.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's amazing.
It's the cop show
Good
with
place,
the
though. Good place might pass it. Good place.
Terry
that-
Crews?
This is really great. Like,
Terry
it really is.
That twist.
I could have just been in a bad vibe that day.
maybe.
All right, next up is a Pinocchio live action film.
Yes.
No,
Um,
unless his dick grows when he lies, I'm
it'll
not.
star Tom Hanks as Geppetto.
Fuck.
I mean, is
he
he?
pedo?
Focus
As Geppetto.
type thing.
Hey, is that like a shot?
Why not?
What?
Geppetto.
What?
Never mind.
I'll try it for sure.
I mean, Tom Hanks
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a movie.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Live action Pinocchio film.
Because he was on the list, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Geppetto. Ha ha ha.
Are you in or out?
I already said yes, 100%.
Okay. They also announced a Peter Pan and Wendy live action
Yes.
film.
Wait, are they older or younger? Does it say?
It doesn't say. It does say that the main roles have not been cast yet. But Jude Law is playing Captain Hook.
Really?
Jude Law is.
I'll watch it for
Jude Law
sure.
is amazing.
I mean, I'm
Jude
saying
Law.
yes because it's Peter
And
Pan and I
also,
watch all of
Yara
them.
Shahidi is playing Tinkerbell. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. But she is playing.
Why isn't Zendaya playing singer?
Did you watch
'Cause
the...
she's busy doing stuff.
Did you watch the TV live Peter Pan?
Like with
Christopher Walken?
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Oh. Did you?
No.
Damn. I was going to ask you
I
guys
heard
how it
I
was.
heard it was terrible.
Okay.
So yeah.
I like Christopher Walken singing because of Jungle Book.
Ooby-doo, I want
Wanna
to
be
be like
like
you.
you.
I want to walk like you, talk like you, too.
Two. Ooh, ooh.
I just love it because now I always have an easy way to get into fucking Christopher Walken.
Ooby-doo.
Ooby-doo.
I want to be like you.
Yeah, you just go like that and then you can just be in a Walken. Because before that, it wasn't that easy to get into a Walken. Like, I could do a Walken, but it was hard to get into. But now it's just like instant. I'm like,
I mean, before that was, what, Joe Dirt?
no, before that, I would probably try to do Cowbell, but I can't get right into Cowbell.
Oh.
That would be my go-to before that. But I'm excited for it because I love Jude Law. He's
Agreed.
underrated. Jude Law, of course, most famous for playing the villain in the famous film King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
Yep.
The greatest King Arthur film to ever exist.
Honestly, just great. A
Um,
lot of hype. Love it.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic. I'm not. I love this movie. And
No,
I
I'm not
really
being
wish-
sarcastic.
okay,
I love
sure.
this music.
Thanks, sir.
No, the other day,
deserves a sequel.
if you didn't notice, I was playing the music during D&D the other day. Not to bring up D&D, but like I love the soundtrack. I love the hype that was around it.
I
Coming
still
out
can't
was
get Rob to
amazing.
watch it.
Really,
Yeah.
Rob?
What?
King
Arthur,
Arthur,
Legend of the
Sword.
Nope.
I still haven't caught up on My Hero. Like, clearly I don't watch shit.
My hero.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you there. Yes, second movie, absolutely excited for. I want to see the route in which they go. Because
Yeah,
I haven't
there's
read
not
anything
going to be a
about it.
second.
There's going to be a second.
No,
There's gonna be a second.
I hope there is.
There's going to be a second.
Such a great movie. Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie
Swords
Hunnam.
of Anarchy.
Swords of Anarchy?
Sons
Yo, I
of
just thought of a
Anarchy.
new anime.
Yeah, same.
Swords of Anarchy.
Yeah, just make it exactly
100%.
Sons of Anarchy, except give them like
Swords.
anime swords and shit. Since it like
SOA,
That's
not SAO. SOA. Have you watched it? Completion.
No.
Really? Have you watched it at all?
Yeah, I've seen.
How far did you get?
I probably only watched like completely the first season. But
Not
I
even the
watched,
first
like, a bunch
episode.
of
Wow, that
episodes.
surprises me. I send that.
I
fully.
started it.
It's
and
It's good. I don't know. I'll watch it, but I just have never felt the urge to.
It's fair.
Next up, number 21. They're making an Enchanted sequel called Disenchanted. Amy Adams is returning.
Oh, it's not Disenchantment.
You're gonna go dark vibe. Or
Disenchanted. Is the name of it.
is there a
Disenchantment, so-
dark witch?
Netflix show.
Yeah, no, they're not going to do the Futurama spin-off.
Yeah, I liked it.
I haven't watched it yet.
That's good. It was okay.
I don't want to be disappointed, but I
Oh,
love Futurama.
back to what you were
It
saying.
wasn't
What?
disappointed, but it was good.
Disenchanted sequel. Or an Enchanted sequel. Remember Enchanted live-action musical, Amy Adams and...
New York dancing.
Oh, did you say musical? Kelsey doesn't watch
Guy
musicals.
from Grey's Anatomy.
Um,
Should have played Doctor Strange.
Fucking
Derek Shepherd is his
Yeah.
character
Benedict
name.
Cumberbatch?
Jamie.
Patrick Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey was the male lead.
You don't remember this? For real? You don't remember this? For real?
Came out in like 2007.
Sounds about right.
No. What was I doing in 2007? Oh yeah, I was in high school.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Enchanted's a good film.
The only musical I like is Fiddler on the Roof.
What about Rant?
She doesn't even know what that is.
525,600 minutes. That's from Rent. It's like the main song in Rent.
Oh well,
What about Grease?
Grease is good.
Yeah, that's alright.
Footloose?
Summer loving. Having a blast.
Being in a
Summer loving. Happened so fast. I met a girl, cute as can be.
I met a boy. Oh.
Crazy for me.
Yeah, no, I'm drawing a
Summer
blank.
days drifting away, but oh, the summer nights. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Yeah, Grease.
Tell me more, tell me more. Did she fuck
What about
like a
any
horse?
I have that unplayed.
what about any Disney movie? Like Little Mermaid or Lion King
Mulan.
or Aladdin or Mulan.
I like Lion King. I like.
Those are all musicals.
Yeah. Just like Aladdin.
What about Phantom of the Opera?
No.
Actually, yeah.
Phantom
That's a
of the Opera's
pass.
great. What about Hamilton?
Haven't watched it.
It's on Disney
Yes.
Plus. You should watch it. It's amazing.
Didn't you get to see that live?
Yes, I did see it live. It was also amazing.
Yeah.
Very
It was a very good experience. It was like both seeing it live and seeing like the recording done.
Mm-hmm.
Both amazing.
Did you try and watch them at the same time?
No,
Do that the next time.
no, because I'd seen it before it was on Disney Plus. Because I went and saw it when they were here last year. Amazing. I love musicals. But did you ever watch Enchanted, the musical? Had Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey.
That was a musical.
Yeah, it was live
The movie.
action. Like
Oh,
she was like
yeah.
a fairy tale princess, like came
Yeah,
to the real world.
that was okay.
They're making a sequel to it. That's what you're talking about.
Cool.
Disenchanted.
Disenchanted is the sequel. I'm excited to watch it. Next up, something I'm definitely not excited for, but I love exists. Sister Act 3.
I'll watch
Disney
it.
Hard
Plus.
pass.
I'll watch it.
With
I wanna
Whoopi
watch
Goldberg coming back.
I'll watch it.
Hard
Uh,
pass.
Funny.
I'm glad it exists. I don't know if I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
I like get a drinking game going for it and watch it.
Yeah, it's definitely
Next
gonna be
up,
watched.
they're making a Baymax series.
Oh,
It's gonna be an animated series.
100%.
It's gonna be a sequel to Big Hero 6.
100%.
Baymax, you know, like the big, like the
The
la
big
la
goofy-
la.
See, I keep trying to watch that, and I keep forgetting what it's
Big Hero
called.
6 is great.
It's a great movie.
I heard that, and that's why I keep trying to watch it, but I keep forgetting what it's called every time I go to try to watch it.
The next show that was announced was a Zootopia series, Zootopia Plus.
No,
like
thank
the
you.
Zootopia.
It'll be an anthology format. They'll feature on different characters in the Zootopia world every episode.
I like
That's
the
no,
movies.
thank
I'll
you.
watch it. I enjoy them.
I'll check it out. I don't know if it'll be. I'm not a particular fan of anthology
Sounds
series,
like-
especially animated, but we'll see.
Sounds like a really young kid show.
I don't think about really young, but I do think it's like a like you
It
know,
appeals to the kids. To kids.
9 to 14.
I was thinking earlier than that.
They have also announced a Tiana show that'll take place after Princess and the Frog and follow Tiana.
That'll be cool.
Described as being a long-form musical comedy and will premiere sometime
Does
in
she get her?
2022.
Does she get her? Is her restaurant up and running?
I'd assume it would take place after Princess and the Frog, so yeah.
I mean, it said after the Princess and the Frog. So
They also announced a Moana series that'll be coming in 2023.
why can't they just get Moana 2?
Because Nickelodeon's coming after them for making a whole movie based on guitar.
But yeah, Moana series I will definitely check out.
Absolutely.
There's also a show called Iwaju, which is a collaboration with a Pan-African entertainment company. It's based on a popular African comic book. It's a sci-fi series, and it's set to premiere on Disney Plus in 2022. It will also be animated
Sure.
and like
No.
sci-fi, and I'll check it out depending on how it is.
Sounds like there's a lot to it.
They announced the 60th feature-length Disney film. It is called Enchanto. It'll be set in Colombia about a magical family that lives in a magical home. The same team behind Zootopia is working on it, and it will also feature music written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, which means I'm in.
Live action or animated?
Animated.
Animated.
I mean, I'm in off the rip, but
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
It's Disney. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm definitely going to watch it because Lin-Manuel is my personal hero, as of now.
Okay.
He's the guy that made Hamilton and In the Heights, which is also coming out this year at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
I
get him on
wasn't
HBO
very
Max.
much of a kid,
That's true.
so I don't know a lot of them.
The next thing announced is called Popcorn, and it is a series of Pixar shorts.
100% make me feel something.
Pixar shorts are amazing, so I'm
What's
excited.
that rumbling noise?
That was him.
Me
tapping
locking
on
in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it.
I'll give it a shot.
All right, so series 12 to 10. First up, we have Doug Days, which will center on the dog from Up.
That's a high probability. I'm
Lock
gonna
I'm
try.
going
in.
to pass on that.
Really?
I did not care for
You didn't like
Up.
Up?
I
I
like
saw it at the
Doug.
beginning. And,
Wow.
so yeah, probably not going to check that out.
The
Next-
beginning was fantastic.
Next up is a show set in the Cars universe, starring Lightning McQueen
Nope.
and Mater.
That's a pass.
That's a pass for me.
Yeah, I'm passing on that one.
And the last up will be an anthology series called Win or Lose, made by Pixar, which will tell the story of the middle school baseball team as they prepare for the championship. It's made by Pixar, though.
Is it animated?
It's animated. It's made by Pixar, yeah.
Yeah, they probably. Honestly, is it? And it's a short.
It's an anthology series, so it'll be like a bunch of different.
I'd like to
If
see us.
it was a movie or a short, yes.
I'll check it out.
If it's a
I
series,
truly-
the answer
I
Of
is
the
wanna
three of
say
these
yes.
made by Pixar, this is the one that I'm excited for. That I wouldn't even say excited for, but that I'm excited to watch. Next up will be the next Pixar film coming out. I believe it's the next one. The next one coming out is called Turning Red. It's about a girl that turns into a giant red panda when she becomes too excited. But it's a Pixar film.
It's Pixar.
Turning
I'll
Red, I'll
probably
check it
watch
out.
it.
I'll check
I
it
just
out.
want to
This
see
one's a movie.
how cute the giant red panda will be.
Not that cute.
Not that cute.
Not that cute.
That killed my whole.
It's
vibe.
not bad.
Killed my whole
That's
vibe.
not that cute.
It's not that bad.
It's not
It
cute
looks
at all.
more like a fox.
I'm still gonna check it out. Though.
It's better than Sonic.
Pixar hasn't made like a bad movie besides Cars 2.
It killed my vibe. I'll still watch it.
Next up, the Pixar movie I'm excited for. It's called Lightyear.
Oh, I saw that.
It's going to tell the story of the real Buzz Lightyear, who will be voiced by Chris Evans,
I'll try it.
as he goes
Evans.
to infinity and beyond.
To infinity.
Coming out summer 2022.
Yeah.
Next up, the Nick Fury series has a official name and plot. It will be called Secret Invasion and will center around the efforts of these Skrulls to infiltrate Earth. Nick Fury will return as Samuel L. Jackson, and Ben Mendelsohn will return as the Skrull Talos.
That's a series?
It's a series coming to Disney Plus.
I'm in.
I'm gonna pass.
What? Nick Fury, Samuel L.
Plus-
Jackson as the main character?
Wow,
I'm gonna pass.
God.
What if they let him have a motherfucker in there? Would you watch it if they give him a motherfucker?
Probably.
You have a call.
And we're back.
Hey,
So-
is there anything left to drink?
What do you mean?
Can you give me a soda?
After all that.
After all that.
So
I didn't realize we were coming back right now, so I was still in the middle of scrolling
no
through
to
my
Secrets
phone.
of the Invasion. You don't want to see Nick Fury say the F-bomb in a
I do.
Disney Plus show?
I'm saying no, just because I feel like it's gonna be like Agents of Shield, and I'm not gonna be into it.
Yeah. But here's the thing: is that's gonna be like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., except good.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had so much potential, but season 2 had already blew out of the content that was next to, like, that it was working alongside it.
Well, here's the problem: is that season 1 with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? There was one character that was like super just fucking generic and boring, right?
Mm-hmm.
The main character?
But he had to be super. No, I like Sky.
This guy was. I enjoyed
But they
it.
had to be super generic and boring because of the twist that happened. The problem is that the twist that happens basically kills what the whole show was pitched as being about.
I
And while it makes
understand.
that character super fucking cool, it's like, oh my god, that's awesome. It came too late in the show.
That character.
Because we had to go through 14 episodes before the Winter Soldier crossover event happened. It was like, oh fuck, Hydra.
And then they just kind of went off the rails after that once, you know.
Yeah, but Oh Fuck Hydra had such an impact on the show versus what we saw in the movies.
But 14 episodes
I
of just
get it.
total blandness.
I get it.
So Captain America was Hydra.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, comics. It's a whole thing. Comics are dumb. I'm excited for this show, though.
Same.
I think Secret Invasion is cool. Next up is a show I'm not excited for. It's called Ironheart. This is based on a
Like
comic
Braveheart?
character of Dominique Thorne is starring in the series. What's the character's name? Riri Williams, who basically makes her own armor suit, and then she becomes like the next Tony Stark and becomes Ironheart.
No, thank you.
Tony Stark's like an AI in the thing. I doubt they're going to bring Robert Downey Jr. back. But I'm not excited about the show. That's cool. It's cool that they're giving some female black representation in
It's-
superheroes.
I'm probably going to watch it.
If
out
it's good, I'll
Starfire.
check it out. Starfire's cool. Haven't watched Titans yet.
Not going
Have
to.
access to HBO Max. As soon as the fucking app comes to Roku, I'll watch it.
Which is a whole thing in itself.
Yeah, just cast it from
apparently,
your phone?
I could, but it's a whole extra step. And
HBO Max, they took it. That was the topic. That was the topic. HBO taking the
oh
haircut
yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah, about the I'm almost done with the list, and then we'll get to that.
Yeah.
If you want to. We're almost at 9 o'clock.
Jesus. Keep
Yeah.
going with the list.
Next up is Armor War, which we'll talk about when Tony's technology falls into the wrong stance, and it'll be starring Don Cheadle as War Machine. It's a War Machine series.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Don Cheadle? War Machine?
Potentially.
Can we
This
talk
is
about
my
how
watch.
like he played in what was that? It was a TV show by Stars or HBO. One of those. He worked in a consulting firm and like he was doing full nude scenes and everything like that. And much more.
Takes out for around by.
Much more than like Chris Evans in his one ass out scene. To see him take such a major feature thing in Disney, I didn't actually originally when I saw him, I was like, holy shit! I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but I mean, with the popularity of HBO and Stars and shit like that, it's going to be much more common.
It's fair. It's fair. I just didn't think, like, when you think of the Disney characters and the major role characters, and even some of the supporting cast, like, and even really the supporting cast, none have really done something so risque.
I mean, yeah, but Christian Bale fucking played American Psycho, and he's going to be in the new Thor movie. So,
I think that's a little different. But continue.
is it? Next up is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special,
Natural.
which will be filmed in tandem with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Shout out to Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie I never watched.
Yo, it's amazing,
It's a
and I'm
great
super
movie.
excited for this holiday special.
Absolutely.
Because James Gunn being
Do I have to
able
watch the
weird
first two to
holiday
get
shit.
it?
Probably not.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna be
should.
honest. But you should. They are very good. The next show is an animated show called I Am Groot, which will take place in between the first and second Guardian film, which will focus on Baby Groot, and we'll have several new, unusual characters. James Gunn is supervising the series.
Locking in 100% on release.
I'll attempt to watch.
Baby Groot's adorable. That's all I gotta say.
Groot is
The
I just
next,
don't feel like I have time to watch any show. That's my issue. But I'd watch quite a few of these.
the next film announced to come out is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium, which will see 2 generations of Ant-Man and Wasp, as Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, and Michelle Pfeiffer will all be coming back in their roles. It'll feature Kang the Conqueror.
I mean, I'll watch it because I'm gonna feel
Kang
obligated
the
to watch
Conqueror.
it. But
It's pretty exciting. I like Kang.
I'm
Normally
not-
Spider-Man villain.
It's not. I'm excited to watch it. I just want to watch the Marvel movies.
And the last film announced is the Fantastic Four film has been officially confirmed from from John Watts, the guy who directed the last 2 Spider-Man films.
This is probably.
Is it gonna be good?
Yeah, Marvel's doing it proper. It's going to be good.
Okay.
And
It's
John
gonna
Watts
be-
is coming back.
They're actually going to be able to be involved. And
I watched the first one. It wasn't awful.
The first Spider-Man? The
No.
first Fantastic Four. Like the original Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
we're talking like
I enjoy the original
OG
Fantastic
Rock
Four.
Band.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Evans is
The
Evans
second,
is
the Human
one,
Torch.
the new one, I couldn't get over
Fan Four
the
Stick?
thing.
Fan Four Stick's horrible.
It's,
Because it's stylized
Oh.
like fan and the 4 like on the posters and stuff, so
Yeah.
people call it Fan Four Stick.
Okay.
And it sucked. It sucked major balls.
I just couldn't get over thing. I didn't like the way you looked.
I didn't like the thing either. Like the whole movie, that whole thing.
The
Just
whole
didn't
thing?
like it.
But
But yeah, that's all the new stuff announced by Disney. They also released a new trailer for Loki, which I made
Oh
Austin
my
watch, which
God.
looks fan-fucking-tastic.
fan-fucking-tastic.
A new trailer for Winter Soldier and Falcon, which also looks fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay.
A lot of people have been confirmed for a new Spider-Man film. Like Electro's coming back.
Yep.
so, what's your thing about HBO?
Are we doing the HBO thing?
Um,
Almost not.
I'm good to.
Is it that long?
I mean, I'll give you the short version of it. So HBO is releasing all of their films on HBO Max next year,
Okay.
which is getting them in a lot of trouble with theaters.
Yeah, well, not just theaters as well as the actual actors themselves, because a lot of their pay formats were structured based on them.
Based on how sales did
Right.
in theaters,
And
and it's going to
release
detract away
hybrid, too.
from theater sales,
Right.
because even though it's still coming to theaters, like the ones that are opened, it's not
It's
just
gonna
coming
be
on
on
HBO
demand.
Max. You got to think a lot of the audience is just going to be like, I'm just going to.
You know, if you have the choice of leaving the house or being able to watch it on there, they're gonna watch it on there.
I'm gonna leave the house.
Depends on the movie.
I would like
It
to
depends
stay
on
home,
if
watch a movie.
theaters are open near us at the time too.
Well, that's the main thing is because theaters aren't.
Like
for
Wonder
right
Woman,
now.
theaters aren't open. I would.
Yep.
That's one I would choose to see in theaters,
I
but
would
because
agree.
it's not going to be there, I'm going to watch it on HBO Max. I'm not going to wait till it.
Theaters are open right now, though.
No,
Release
they're
date
not.
for Wonder Woman is.
The cheap one is.
He is accurate about that.
The
But
one like
$6 one.
You're talking about the one that's like next to
the abandoned mall.
Okay. It's not abandoned. There's still some places in there.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that one.
When's the release date
They
for
were.
Wonder
They
Woman?
actually did a
Yeah, but
free
didn't they
movie night
close
the
again?
other.
No, they're open.
Because like Regal was open, but it's closed again.
No, it's open again.
No, it's open.
Or
Not
at least it
Regal.
was when I drove by it.
Regal's not. When does it release?
Wonder Woman?
Yep.
The Christmas.
That's what I thought. So, the next day we're watching it?
What do you mean? I'm probably watching on Christmas.
No.
But Christmas.
No.
You want me to have to like speak to my family on Christmas?
Yeah.
Or can I be like, hey, let's watch Wonder Woman?
Or you can watch Demon Slayer with your sister.
Yeah, but then I'll be away from the rest of the family because they don't watch anime and they'll be like, what the fuck?
Oh, that attitude they don't. Like, come on.
No, they don't watch anime.
Are they gonna watch Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they like that shit.
Okay.
There's a big jump between superhero movies and anime.
I was just curious.
Not with my hero.
All I want for Christmas is to be able
Is
to
you.
be home.
Because all I
And
want for
relax.
Christmas is you.
Ooh, baby.
And now she's in the Christmas mood. And she'll decorate.
No,
yeah,
she
we did
won't.
it. Do you want hot chocolate? Is that what's gonna do it? Some hot chocolate,
You want it-
gingerbread house.
No, what she wants is get the hot chocolate, get the Christmas music going, looking at lights. That'll do it.
Hallmark movie.
You want some snow?
Yes. I need
Hey, the
snow
place
in
that
my
was-
Hey, right up
No,
they
they
Tesco.
closed it.
I
They
grew
closed
up
it.
with loads of snow.
Oh, it just said now open again.
Yeah, they closed it.
like y'all
I know they
said
closed
earlier,
it
by
because
Canada.
their permits got pulled.
Yeah. But they opened again since then?
I just saw the ad for it.
I think the ad's
Yesterday?
just still
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
because like
'Cause
I,
it said
I
now
saw I saw an ad next to the news story about them getting closed
yeah.
down like what the day it happened. I
Let
was
me see
like,
your phone real quick.
okay. Yeah, that's the HBO thing.
Okay. It's your boy, Jinx.
No, the boy is Sugar Tits. He's back there.
Sugar Tits, you sign off.
Fuck KFC.
Fuck KFC.
Hey,
food still out here?
KFC.
And fuck that bitch
If
Wendy.
you want to, what is it? Sponsor us. Just
Just don't.
don't listen to
We'll
Sugar
go
Tits.
back and we'll cut out the insult in all future uploads of this podcast. Instead, I'll dub over him saying "fuck KFC" to saying the greatest is, and then KFC.
Yeah.
That picture.
Or any fast food chain in our local area.
Or not local area. I don't fucking care. Just sponsor me.
Yeah, for real.
Go be a restaurant in some state I've never been to, in a different country even. If you want to give me money, I'll pimp you
What
out
if they wanted to
anywhere.
give you food?
I mean, mail it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it'd be as good if they mailed it?
Are we
Not
sponsored?
as good, but it might still be good.
Sponsored by Chipotle.
Chipotle?
I want to be.
Yep.
I want to make a small
Aristotle
ball
on
and
Chipotle?
throw it at
Get the little
Collin.
David Dobrik gig
And then I'll
going.
be in the Christmas spirit.
All right, Kelsey, give your
I
sign
need to
off.
make a snow angel.
All right, what's your
I wanna
sign off?
see
It's a good
snow.
sign off. I like it.
I want
The
to make
sign
a
off
snow
is
angel.
I want to make a snow angel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird if she
And-
says that in like July.
Who typically ends these?
I do.
All right, Austin. What about your sign off?
We're doing this all out of order.
I know.
It's your, all right, guys. It's your boy Jinx.
Why is everyone saying it's your boy?
It's your boy Jinx. Well, to be fair,
He said that once.
I said it once already because it was right after I edited the video and put in Rob's. It's me, your boy Sugar Tits. When he was talking about puking all over you or shitting all over you when you came in the room drunk.
Yo, he shitted on you?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, we need to...
You guys,
Hold on, we're going to extend the podcast.
You guys haven't
Who's
watched
shitting
the
on who?
edit?
What
It's
happened?
literally the first 20 seconds of the video.
Is it from the last episode that came out?
It was from the last one that I did, so not so last Saturday, yeah. So
To answer your question, no, I have not actually sat down and watched it yet.
what happened was Rob got home from work and
Drunk.
No, Rob was not drunk.
Oh, okay.
So he got drunk after he got out of work?
No, he was not drunk.
Was Mike drunk?
Mike was drunk.
Mike, not at the time. You were referring to the story of when Mike was drunk. He came in and he said, "It's me, your boy Sugar Tits." And he was talking about how I left a strawberry soda can in the refrigerator. And that brought up to the point of him eating something that he was allergic to. He was in the bathroom shitting. He heard somebody come in the door. He's like, "Mike?" And
Oh,
he
when I
was
came
armed-
back from the party.
Yeah, when you came back from the party. that we had dropped him off for, and Rob was like, stood there just waiting, not sure he would respond, prepared to shit on anyone that walked through the door. Like,
I don't remember that being
I
the way this
do.
conversation
I
went.
I remember it
that
vaguely.
is how it went. I remember this.
I thought you
check
meant
out the good vibes.
there was an actual
gaming
story
show.
of him
Check
shitting
the
on him.
episode out. You're the first intro before the intro song.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright, finish your outro.
Just remember to tell someone you love them, guys. We were just gathered around here, friends, hanging out, talking about movies and shit. Managed to stay away from D&D and Magic the whole time.
Jealous.
Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff. You know, I'm gonna pass it along here to Collin.
Yo, so make sure you click the Weeble link in the description below.
This is why we have to give him the password.
It'll be there eventually. If not, check the comment section.
It'll be deleted.
Yes, it will.
Block this usually.
Something about sign off.
Something about sign off, as he always
By the
says.
time this launches, I will have uploaded my first episode of Minecraft, and I'm making
Apparently, we're gonna have 3 Minecraft episodes a week by the time you're hearing this podcast.
I don't know about
mine
by
was
the time
planned.
they're hearing it, but
Mine was
close.
planned. I have 7 episodes ready to go, so they will get one on. I'm thinking of Monday. We'll discuss later, but I think Monday, Friday.
This coming Monday or the
Well,
Monday?
You mean Monday when the podcast comes out?
Podcast comes out on Sundays.
Yeah.
You changed it?
No, it's always come out. on
That's
Sundays.
all.
You said it was going to come out on Mondays.
Well, it's not on
I
Sundays.
thought I heard Fridays at one point.
They're definitely not Fridays.
Never.
It would be coming.
Never
It's going to come
Fridays.
out, if I'm not mistaken, the day after this podcast airs.
So in 2 weeks and 1 day.
So about a month.
No,
No.
2 weeks and 1 day.
2 weeks and 1 day.
Yeah, because we have another podcast that would come out before this one.
Understood. Then
And
it
this
would have
one.
came out last Monday.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Why it's edited, ready to go. I'm not talking about Sky Factory. All right, pass it to Mike.
All right, thank you guys for coming and listening to Good Vibescast. We gather around, talk about bullshit. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Fund to that GoFundMe that I'm sure is up, even though I
Post this on your social media.
never
Get
put
us
it
out
up
there.
on the last video. I'm sure it's up by now, and I went back and I've added all that in. Check us out on the
Cat.
Twitters. Check out Kelsey's OnlyFans.
Link in description. We get 10% of the profits.
Check out my
2.1
OnlyFans.
million, that's our goal.
We want to pass Bella Delphine. Is that who we said was number one?
Bella Delphine, yeah.
Bella Delphine. We want to get that passed over there.
We'll sell the bathwater and everything. Epsom salts if you want it.
Epsom salts on the house. No extra addition. Follow our Facebook page, which I don't think Austin ever made. Our MySpace, where you can check out all our top songs and see if you make our top 5.
The Instagram.
If you see us on Tinder, swipe left. We don't want to deal with it.
If you see us on Instagram, make sure you go to the GoFundMe so we can actually post pictures. Hopefully of Japan.
Yeah, that Instagram, that's definitely up. Follow us on Twitch, where we're streaming 3 days a week.
Minecraft. 3 days a week.
Minecraft.
We'll
3
just
days a
upload
week.
the streams.
No, that's a terrible.
Catch
idea.
Cyberpunk content
I hate people who
coming
do that.
soon.
That's just me. I like people that just post their streams.
See,
It's their YouTube
I
content.
watch those.
Yeah, but edit down the stream's the stream. The thing should be its own thing. And it's like
Except what if you miss
you
the
have a
stream?
second channel where you post the streams. That's not the main channel.
All right, check out our
anyways,
second
guys,
channel.
As always, keep those good vibes going.